man. No problem. No problem at all.
Who are you?
Star-Lord.
Who?
Star-Lord, man. Legendary outlaw. Forget it.
We arrested these 5 on Xandar. Drax, a.k.a. the Destroyer. Since his wife and family were killed, he's been on a rampage. Gamora, soldier, assassin, wanted on over a dozen counts of murder. Rocket, wanted on over 50 charges of vehicular theft and escape from lockup. Groot, he's been traveling recently as Rocket's personal houseplant / muscle. Star-Lord, he's wanted largely on charges of minor assault, public intoxication.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know how this machine worked.
They call themselves the Guardians of the Galaxy.
What kind of feeling that you're in love with me?
Well, hello there, people. You beautiful, lovely, sexy people. We're here. We're back. Guardians of the Galaxy. Volume 1, I guess. They changed the names of all these damn movies because of the sequel. So Volume 1, we're here to talk about that movie with a great panel tonight. We won't have racism because Vex isn't here, but
I can help.
Gord, yeah, we'll make it work. And Gord King is going to be doing trivia, so he'll do his best Vex impersonation tonight. Let's good luck with that, Gord. Appreciate you there, buddy, for helping out with that.
I have quite a lot of trivia.
That's fine. That's fine. I figured with this movie there would be. Yeah. So we're here with another Monday night. Thank you all for joining us in the chat. We got a great panel here. We got the Gooch Man himself. His candles have not gotten to me yet. I don't know what the hell's taking so long, but welcome back to the show, sir.
It's tough trying to produce all that sweat there, Kelly. It's
come on, man. Just run around the block a few times. You'll be all right.
Yeah. No, I'm glad to be here. This is a great film. Get to meet some obviously new people on the panel here. It's great. Yeah, let's do this. I'm excited to do this. And,
me too.
Yeah.
Get some of that gooch sweat going right while we're.
I am trying. I'm trying to squeeze it out as we speak.
Okay.
I think
I'm doing kegels.
I think Gooch should take Black Lives or Black Lives quote and change his name to that. I think that works.
I am Grooch.
I am Gooch.
Even I am Gooch is fine.
Yeah, do that. Do that.
I am Gooch.
Oh God! And then we have the Angry Badger on the show. Hello, sir. Thank you and welcome, of course.
We are Gooch.
We are Gooch.
I'm waiting for my bathtub water, Gooch. Nice to meet you, by the way. You're right. It's lovely to meet you and finally stream with you.
Yes, it's nice to meet you too, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys.
Are you Canadian? I won't hold that against you.
Wow, I hold it against him. It's okay. It's
violently Canadian.
I love this movie. One of my favorite of all the Marvels. Even though I have feelings, as we all do, I still like this movie. Like, if they've ruined a lot of other things.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Of course.
And in hindsight,
nice
it's even better than I thought.
Yep. I completely agree there.
So, yeah.
Yes. And then we have Dan from Scene Invaders back on the channel. Hello, sir. Welcome back again. How you doing, sir?
Good to be here. A lot of new faces on this panel, so nice to meet you all. And I'm a top 5 MCU movie. Easy.
Oh, yeah, top 5, yeah. A lot of people feel that way. We got a man from Japan. Oh, that rhymed. That was an accident, actually. But Fermented Cinema, first time on the show. We're trying to.
Yes,
It's fine. We can get this to work out, but I appreciate you coming on.
Finally, yes, thank you so much. Yeah, obviously the time zones are awful to work with, and usually at this time I'm in the middle of work. But I do listen in as much as I can. Don't tell the boss.
I appreciate you, dude.
Yeah, no, it's great to be here and fun to talk about a good film. For me, it's not the greatest, but it's a solid good, and it's definitely probably number 5 or number 6 of the MCU films for me.
That's good.
Yeah. Also, fellow Canadian. I'm from Canada as well.
Yeah, this is an infestation now. We got to end the show.
There we go.
It's over.
But Canoli also Italian heritage. So
okay. Well, so was Gooch.
There we go.
So was Gooch. That's
Japan
the only
Canadian.
reason why. It's the only reason why I'm friends with Gooch. It's the it. So
Yeah.
you made the list. It's okay. And of course, Gord and White Bear. Nobody cares about them. No, I'm just kidding. I love them. They're my brothers. I love them. Vex is not here tonight, but we will have racism because we have a panel full of lunatics on this channel. So we're going to be fun talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. So 2014, back when Marvel actually gave a shit about their products and their movies. Somewhat, and I rewatched this for the I don't know how many times I've seen it, but fully rewatched it to pay full attention to everything this past weekend. I really forgot how good this movie was. I thought it was okay when I first saw it in the movies. Rewatched it a few other times, and it kept increasing slightly in my rankings for best Marvel movies. And then, God, last night, my wife and I, or the other day, my wife and I watched it together, and we were like, wow, why was this movie so good? And we just didn't realize it at the time. That's why I love doing this show, though, because you rewatch stuff and either you like stuff more than you did before, or you go, oh, this movie's not as good as I remember. So that's why we do the shows. Gooch, did you see this movie in the movie theaters when it came out, or was it after?
Yeah, because I'm a huge, I was a huge Marvel fan, and back in the day, and I just didn't understand why they were going Guardians of the Galaxy, because it wasn't a very popular comic. It wasn't like they're nowhere near their top sellers. Right. And I was just like, and they've had so many characters in the Guardians of the Galaxy that have come and go, died, whatever the case be. So I was like, I'm curious where they're going to go with this. So I went and saw it, and I actually loved the film. This is probably my top 3 in the MCU, and I was excited for it to continue. So yeah, it just threw me off with Guardians of the Galaxy, where they could go so many other characters out there or IPs that could have been a better fit. So
I can imagine, because we all know that I just now got into the comic stuff. I didn't know who the hell Guardian of the Galaxy even was back then.
Same.
And then over time,
and more DC than Marvel.
Yes, that too. So
tree.
I think it's all because of the Thanos arc. They wanted to get his daughters involved.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Well, and this also ended up being the movie where they actually cast Thanos. This was Josh Brolin was the last person cast in this movie, so this is a tough role.
Yeah. What about you, Badger? Did you see this in the theater, or did you?
Yeah. Saw it in the theater. Was one of those that was like, I liked everything else, and then was like, all right, didn't know enough about it, but enough people were saying, hey, and then I loved it. That actual fun spirit, great team dynamic, heart where it should have been, all the right things, and great ending. I love the ending.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Sharing the power of the Infinity.
Yeah, no,
it was fun, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about, and it was fantastic. What about you, Dan?
My hand.
So I was living in New York at the time when this came out in 2014. Nice. Saw it by myself, and then drove home the next day to see it with my brother and my friend, because I was like, yo, you got to watch this. So I drove 90 miles, whatever, to go see it twice. I saw it. So yeah, I loved it immediately.
Awesome. Yeah. What about you, Fermented? Did you see this in the movies?
I did actually. It came out 2014, right? So that was about 6 or 8 months after I moved to Japan. So I watched it in the cinema in Japan, and I think it was maybe the first film I watched here. And I made the awful mistake where I accidentally bought tickets to the dub,
Oh,
my
ouch.
first watching was all dubbed in Japanese, and this is a time that I could.
I mean, at least we still got to hear Vin Diesel do the voice.
That's true.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one voice they could keep. Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
Ben did do it in different languages.
Did
Did you watch the whole thing, or did you ask for a switch out?
I did a switch out. After about 10 minutes in, I was like, "This is the wrong one." And luckily, they had a one with subtitles on, like English, but with Japanese subtitles on, starting like half an hour later. But it was pretty funny. I started watching, like, oh shit! My Japanese skills back then were not good enough to bear through a movie. That's for sure. Yeah. But yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. I'm a huge sci-fi guy, so I always tend to go towards the science fiction movies. I was just happy that Marvel had like more of a space adventure coming out. But also kind of like you guys, I didn't really know much about Guardians of the Galaxy before then. So this is kind of the first time I dipped my toe into that. And I really enjoyed it. Yeah. And I watched it then I think again in the theater. And since then, I rewatched it one more time. That was before the second one came out. Okay. And then, of course, rewatched it just recently. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. It's a fun time. Gordon, Whitey, I don't care what you have to say, so we're gonna move on. No, I'm just kidding. What about you, Gord? Yeah, I was gonna say, did you see this in the movies, or did you wait?
I saw this movie 3 times in the theater. I saw it.
Oh, you said that. You said that. I'm sorry. Yeah, you mentioned
normal
that.
screen, 3D screen, and an IMAX screen. I saw it various ways. It's been one of my favorite MCU movies since then. I think if it's not necessarily the best MCU movie, it's probably my 3rd favorite after the first Avengers and Civil War. But I think this is, in a way, the most admirable movie that the MCU ever did, because it's a bold film for them to have done. It's one time they actually kind of went outside their comfort zone and did something different and unique.
Best soundtrack.
The soundtrack was different. The kind of motley crew of characters, the fact that they, went kind of away from most of what was going on in the MCU. I mean, granted, they obviously connected it later on, but this was a risk. And it paid off exceptionally well. It's such a good movie. It gets the action right. It's beautiful to look at. The chemistry of all the actors is excellent. I mean, there's some story issues, there's some plot issues here and there, but this is a really strong movie overall.
Yep, I agree. And White Bear is supposedly fighting a cow right now in his farmland. So we're gonna, yeah, I don't know what he's doing out there, but maybe he's milking them. I don't know. He'll come back.
Before we move on, I just want to say
was that a euphemism?
Milking the cow. Should only take him 38 seconds in. I was working as a chef in the kitchen industry. Like in the morning, we would start the day by the Guardian soundtrack, just because everyone was a fucking banger that made you feel
so good.
Oh, I hate being here, but hey.
I hate being alive, but this is some good tunes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an amazing soundtrack. So I guess we can get going and scrub through and talk about it, because it's got a pretty impactful opening sequence that happens. Right away. You get a glimpse of a Star Lord. I guess Star Lord. So they go back. Who? 1988. So they go back into when he was a child. Of course, there's the mixtape that you find out his mom made for him. It's a great opening scene, because not only does it's impactful right away, and then you find out what happens to him and how he gets to these other universes. But what did you guys think of the opening act of the movie?
I got such a funny story about this. So when I drove back to Philly to watch it with my friend and my brother, my friend was super stoned, and we're watching the movie, and he turns to me and goes, "Bumming me out." He didn't notice the movie started, and he thought this was a trailer, and he was like, "Why are they showing someone with cancer?" Like, I was like, "Bro, this is the movie." This is the movie. He was like, "Oh shit." That was really funny.
It's pretty wild. Like, you see this kid. Now, I'm guessing this is his grandfather, if I remember right.
It's actually interesting just to jump way ahead. Pretty much one of the best scenes in the third one that I actually liked was him going back and staying with his grandfather.
Right.
So just a little touching bookend there.
Yeah, but they went right. I mean, they get into it right away, where they show his mom, and he's kind of just, he's hesitant to kind of accept what's happening, and they're pretty emotional opening. Like, I was like, wow,
it's for such a funny movie. It's very effective. It's a very effective thing. It has good payoff later on. Kind of
It all
throughout.
matters.
Really. There's
Yeah,
several
it
moments
all
that
matters.
harken back to this, but it's a very well crafted opening. It's like, wow, I thought I was walking into a comedy. This is genuinely upsetting.
Yeah. And then go ahead. Sorry, buddy.
Just say it sets a good undertone that even though it's a comedy and stuff, that you're going to take the story seriously enough. So it's, I don't know, it's just a good kind of like back of the mind thing to set up that way, where it doesn't start right off the gate. It's like a joke, right?
Right.
Well, and one of the other things I appreciate about it is because they never over explain the fact in this movie that there's something like cosmically special about him, that his father ends up being,
composed of light,
I'm like, they just there's just a little hint at it. And if you're not familiar with the comics, which I didn't know jack squat about these characters. So the fact that they just kind of drop that little nugget, and then it actually helps to justify what happens at the end.
Yes. Yeah. It's pretty. Yeah, this is a touching moment. Obviously, you got the whole family around, and he just won't accept it. That's that whole thing. Take my hand. And he's like, "No, I'm looking away. I'm not doing it." And then she flatlines, and it's like, "No, come on." So this part is pretty okay. So I'm just going to be the asshole here, but like, would you just leave the kid alone?
No, you're not the asshole. This is a rough way to do this. Like, bro, I know your daughter just died, but you're gonna fucking put him out of the room. What do you like? You can do two things at once.
In the 80s,
convenience.
The 80s. I mean, dude, I was walking home from school in the 80s. I mean, at like younger than this kid was.
But if my fucking mom died, I don't know. My grandma would usher me out of the room. My grandpa usher me out.
Yeah.
In the 80s, your mom just died. Here's a few quarters. Go down the arcade. It's fine.
Yeah. We're good here.
You're an 80s child. Don't worry.
That's exactly it.
Yeah. I mean, and then this is obviously where they come and what's his name?
Good performance though from the kid.
Yeah, it is. Good kid acting. Good kid acting here. Yes.
That looks dope. That looks real.
Yeah. No,
remember CGI?
Yeah,
it kind of looked, and it looks like a giant bird hovering overhead, which I was like, that's so cool looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he gets taken up. Yeah, and then it goes right into the current day. Well, then you get the Marvel logo, obviously, and then he comes right into current day. Yeah, 26.
That was actually exciting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dun. Now
it's like talking about someone dying of cancer. Now when you see the Marvel logo.
I mean, even this opening now, when you realize that Gamora and Don Cheadle are like sitting there watching.
Watching him.
In a version of the timeline, however the fuck.
I know.
Timey-wimey stuff.
Yeah. Great. This
Still
looks
a
all
great opening though.
Yeah, great opening, and this all looks fantastic. You're the first thing I was saying, like you were saying, Badger. Wow, they actually cared about how things were made. Like, this looks so good. And Gord's right. I watched this, on the Dolby Vision, and I swear to God, I always tell them this when I rewatch movies, especially ones with technical mastery like this. If you do not watch it with a full surround sound system in for Dolby, you're missing out. I had my thing up to 90 out of 100 on the system, and my wife was like, "What are you doing? I can't hear anymore." I go, "Good. That means it's doing its job." But it sounds so good. Everything was done very well here, technically. Yeah,
they gave them time with the CGI. That's why it used to look good. It looks bad now because they rush it and change it the last second, and there's no fucking actual showrunner saying, "Nope, this is the scene done."
Yeah, because this one didn't really have like big reshoots or rewrites. They didn't waste time with that, and you can see it like the texturization, the CGI is great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it plays like a movie that actually has some freedom.
Yeah.
It's and this opening, like this little dance sequence, is so fun and charming, and takes. I mean, because this kind of thing is the kind of thing that could take you out of a movie, but for his character, it makes absolute sense. He's
perfect
alone.
Song.
It's like he's just having a fun time to himself.
The
It
Sony Walkman started selling again.
Yes, because of this movie,
spiking on eBay, like
all because of this movie.
Yes, that's a cultural little phenomenon.
I love how he grabs the creatures and uses them as a microphone and shit. It's like like that. The perfect shot. Yeah. It's like just so good. It's so funny.
He starts punting them a little bit.
Chris Pratt. Like, I know everyone makes the worst Chris jokes because he's like a conservative and Christian, but he's great as this character.
He's perfect.
Well, what's funny about Chris Pratt though is he just doesn't share his political or social life like that.
They assume that's what
they
it is.
assume.
You don't share it.
Yeah, it's like we
assume,
know things from the internet because we had to dig for it, but it's like he's not pushing it on anybody.
No, not at all. No.
Makes me love him even more. Like,
yeah.
And I'll say he has a bit of this Christopher Walken vibe to him, where it's like, as you're saying, like this could have taken you out of the movie. Where it's like he just starts being goofy and doing his dance, but it's like Chris Pratt can get away with that, right?
Yes.
Like,
Did you say Christopher Walken?
Wow.
It was well, I think he has. There we go.
It's an ongoing joke in our every cast.
He's bad of cancer.
Walking and say cowbell, but
Now-
it'll never happen because
My name
other
is
people have it.
It's Star-Lord.
I have a fever. More Infinity Stones.
So I'm going to go ahead and give this little piece of trivia now because I forgot to write it down. I'll probably forget it. But okay, Djimon Hounsou, I don't know how you say his name right, but I thought I read a little bit from the person who was like doing his costume work. It's one of the thirstiest things I've read in trivia because she was taken aback because she said he had the most perfect body she had ever seen.
Oh God!
Which, if you've seen movies like Blood Diamond, you're like, yeah, this guy is like naturally ripped. I mean, holy crap, this dude's ripped. But she was like taken aback. She was like, he had the most perfect physique I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, calm down, lady.
Calm down, lady. What are you doing? Wonder what she was going home and doing, huh?
Costume check.
Yeah.
Gladiator.
Yeah. Now we are free.
Slower.
She's screaming. Now we are free.
Not yet. Wait for the sequel. Fuck.
Yeah.
He'll die and meet him in the sequel.
But I like
lady, you're not supposed to watch Amistad like that.
You're not supposed to know.
Bro.
Yes. Yeah, this is a funny part here where he grabs what we know is an Infinity Stone now, but I like how his personality plays it off so well. Like you said, he was just meant to be this character. It's perfect.
He's really good in Captain Marvel. I think that's where he shines best as this character.
Yeah.
See, I think he would be a perfect Booster Gold.
You're right. Instead of Kamal Nanjiani or
yes. Oh God.
Oh God, help us, Star-Lord.
I think there was one other role he would have been great at, but we'll get to it later. It's in the trivia.
Oh, it's in the trivia. Ooh,
spicy.
Yeah, I like the little play on. And you're right. There was just enough humor mixed in with action and dramatic scenes. They didn't go overboard. James Gunn later on.
Well, they all did.
You're right. Marvel in general just.
This is the movie, right? That was like, we're just gonna make everyone talk like a Joss Whedon character, and it's all gonna be quirky with music and.
Yep, 100%. Yeah, and then I like this escape scene where he gets out of here. And you're right, everything just looks so damn good.
Wish to use the lighting, foot jets more.
It's the actual lighting that they did well with that. Those scenes. They don't do that anymore.
Like you can tell the blending between what's real and the CG. Just
look at this. Perfectly. This looks amazing. Yeah.
And forgets the girls in the ship with him.
That was so good. Oh God. This is. Yeah. Twice.
Just don't leave her locked in there on a hot day.
Oh, yeah, there she is. What happened? She is.
I think it's funny that she's wearing Peter's shirt from when he was a kid.
Oh shit! Nice catch.
Yeah.
Some good stitching.
Good eye. He's like, oh, I forgot you were down there. Yeah. This is funny.
If this was Star Wars, I'd say she's a Zeltronian or Zeltron, but I guess in Marvel she's a what was she again? She's from the one planet that they end up
one
star.
Yeah.
Star. From
the things, the people,
the people with the one, the thing. Yeah, the guy.
Xandar, is it?
For chat. Yeah, Xandorian. Thank you.
Xandar. Okay.
I love his ship. I love that he has a tape deck. It's like all these old school, everything 80s. Like it's coming,
It's got the wood grain, the fake
the wood grain.
Yeah,
there she is, drinking her tea. Yeah,
buddy.
I love the line that he says later. Oh, if she had a black light, painting. So good. Oh, there he is.
Michael Rooker, dude.
Michael Rooker was so good in these movies, man. God, he was so good.
Yeah.
He was just coming off of Walking Dead at this time, right? Like
Meryl.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was the best part of that series.
Cliffhanger.
Technically, like Yondu is part of the original Guardians of the Galaxy. Technically, so to see him not affiliated,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I learned that later.
One guy does. Technically,
yes.
Technically.
You know what? This is why people don't like Canadians, man. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, technically they
That's
do, but
That's true.
Technically.
Yeah. This is good. Yeah, I like his little crew. It's just everything looks, the costumes, everything just looks so damn good. Then we get to the ship. The
Dark Aster.
It's not a bad introduction for a villain, even though he's not the strongest character, but it's a good introduction.
Was a cool intro. Definitely a cool intro.
Yeah, I'll wake up in the morning right there.
Oh, would you like this?
go back there talking about us.
It's time to go milk the cows.
Racist. They didn't like the acolyte.
White bear. Oh god, yeah, they put the makeup on him. As you know, you're right. He was kind of underutilized, but still,
I kind of think it's a good thing. I think his character is kind of corny. So
I agree.
It's
You
kinda
call
good
me
that he's
boy.
Something corny in Guardians of the Galaxy? No way.
Never.
But I mean, he's corny in a way that I think could have taken you out of the movie a little bit.
Oh,
Like,
100%.
I mean, maybe Hammy's the better word for it.
There we go. Yeah.
I gotta tell you something though. I love Nebula. I've always
Nebula's
loved Nebula.
awesome.
Nebula's
I
awesome.
freaking
Love
loved her.
And she has.
She's
I was
she's one of my
like worried
favorite
when at
characters.
the end. I was worried she died at the end. I was like, please bring her back because I really was interested in her character.
Well, her arc
Her
is
makeup
incredible.
too is fantastic.
Yes. Well, until the last
Yeah.
movie, the third movie, all their makeup looked freaking weird. I don't know what was going on. And Bautista was getting fat, so he had to wear a suit, like a shirt on. He was chubby, but Nebula looked weird in the third. Bautista. Then we got obviously Gamora, which good characters, like I said.
They initially wanted to do like kind of CGI stuff with her look, but Zoe Saldaña kind of insisted on
so
makeup,
much better.
which it looks a lot better.
Yes, the She-Hulk did laws. She's anorexic now. That's why
She's a way hotter She-Hulk, that's for sure.
She is much better looking. Yeah. This is all just so basically, those are Thanos' daughters, obviously, and they're working for Ronan, and they're gonna. What the hell was the whole idea? He was gonna help. Thanos was gonna help him destroy. What was the planet? Xandar. Sorry, we were just talking about that. So he had to get this stone. It's a whole thing. It's very basic.
Remember when the Infinity Stones had weight to them before that was fully destroyed?
Into another universe, and
now they're just nothing.
But they're paperweights.
Yep.
Yeah.
Xandar. Beautiful planet, huh? Stan Lee pimping it.
Nice.
Very nice. Same weather.
I love Rocket's like basically calling him an old pervert.
Old pervert. Like,
This is my favorite cameo of his. This
Of
is the
best
best
yeah.
one. I just
Top
love it.
tier.
Really?
Top tier.
Yeah, I just love the
mine was the
old
strip
pervert. It's
club.
great.
He was supposed to
strip club
be.
promoter.
He was supposed to be in with the Collector, and
Mhm.
Groot sees him
That's right.
in one of the glass cases, and he gives Groot the finger. That's what it was supposed to be originally. Yeah.
That would've been good.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they weren't down for that, so they went the other. Which I actually kind of like this idea better because I like that Stan Lee allows himself to be poked fun at. I was like, that's funny, really funny.
Of course, I love it. Then we get the Rocket and Groot. Now, I don't. Again, a good introduction to the Rocket because you find out he's kind of an asshole immediately. Just, don't drink out of the fountain. Groot. It's the best acting Vin Diesel has done in a long time.
I think if there's one thing that irks me about the other Guardians movies, it's that this version of Groot never comes back. Like this is easily the best.
This is the best Groot. Best Groot.
And the dynamic between him and Rocket is so good.
Yeah, you're right because
Vin Diesel ever had.
Dude, this and the Iron Giant. Remember we talked about when we did the Iron Giant.
Yeah,
his best acting
expanded.
It's so funny. Oh god.
Which this movie actually helped Vin Diesel come out of depression after Paul Walker died.
Yeah, it did.
Wow.
Was that already that long ago?
Yeah.
By the way, obviously his best role is Saving Private Ryan as Caparzo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it reminds me of my niece, sir.
What was the movie he was in too with the Wall Street ripoff? Boiler Room. That was it was a pretty good movie.
Knock Around Guys is pretty good.
Yeah.
His one
Pitch
revenge
Black,
movie
I
that I
love him
can't
in
think of.
Pitch Black.
Pitch Black.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the one where he's like a CIA agent or something, and his wife.
Yeah. And I unironically like the Chronicles of Riddick, the director's cut, where you keep what you kill. I love all that shit. It works perfect. I wanted a sequel, but whatever.
Pitch Black. That wasn't a bad movie either. No,
Well, it was a good movie. I like that one.
Pitch Black's fun.
Pitch Black's good. Yeah. So this is where he brings his items to get paid, and then as soon as the broker hears Ronin's name, he's like, fuck, broker. He's like, nope, sorry, not having it. Get out.
I'm out.
Played perfectly.
Yeah.
Sniveling little
He's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but
this is like this planet is basically like almost war-torn Poland. Later in the movie, they are war-torn Poland.
Oh yeah, they literally.
He feels like a gold collector, right? They know where they get the gold from.
And Gamora's just there to take the item from him, and she plays
just
it up.
there to look hot for a second, and then like
then take the item from him, and then she does.
Kirk comes up.
I go last secretly against her eating something. I'm like, yeah, there's an appeal there. She can have it.
Yep.
She can have my ball.
Wow. Relax, Gord. We know what you were doing watching this movie. Wow.
I was in a theater, and it was only once.
No, I mean recently.
Well, I mean, I'm not in a theater.
You had the popcorn
exactly.
with you, right?
Yeah.
Pee Wee Herman thing going on there.
He was carving his own pumpkin. Oh
no, She-Hulk on Ozempic didn't really do it for me.
She-Hulk on exam. That's a good shot. Look.
Yeah.
Oh God.
The rodent on top of her head. This is
for 38 seconds.
Yeah. This is a fun scene, though. This was well done with the.
There's
Learn
genuinely
jokes,
good
man.
action scenes in this movie.
You think they can make that joke now?
Yeah,
you think they
really.
can make that joke now?
No.
I don't think so.
Learn genders.
They're not biologists.
Yeah, really. It's like I heard that. I was like, wow. Oh, it took 2 years later that would be considered dated.
To forget that there were two of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Vex. Oh, well, I'm very sorry to hear that. Jeez. You're always welcome on, Vex. Obviously, you have the link.
You know what's funny, Cannoli?
Yes.
So Sean Gunn played on-set Rocket. He would crawl around. So I wonder if he grabbed her face like that in real life, because he was
probably
the on-set Rocket. He probably did, right?
Probably. And what's she gonna say? Like, my brother's the director, bitch. No, it's like
someone had to
get away
do
with
it.
murder. Yeah, he can get away with murder pretty much. He's in the new Superman movie too, which I don't know what the hell he's playing.
Well,
of course he is. He's James Gunn's
Yeah.
Pratt forgot to wear like his body armor, like which they had been training with, and he didn't want her to hold back, and she actually broke his ribs.
Oh shit!
And this, like, he wanted her to hit him hard, but he was supposed to be wearing like armor underneath. But he ended up breaking a rib, had to bruise the whole film shoot.
No shit.
Yeah.
This is what happens when Gord does trivia. See,
pussy.
I
factor in what I remember but didn't write down.
The other day catch him. This is good. Yeah. So you got Rocket and Groot catch the chick. That was and then she just chops him in half, basically. With the
takes an arm off.
Him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, it
hey,
kind of
Nadia.
this scene is kind of like Batman with Catwoman, and then you got like the two Robins assisting him.
True.
Playing here, like it's very similar.
Yes, I agree.
By the way, Zoe Saldaña, second highest grossing actor or actress in film history.
She's been in so many billion-dollar movies.
Scarlett Johansson is the only woman whose movies have grossed more, and it's not by much. But basically, by the time Zoe's like the next Avatar comes out, she'll be in first.
Yeah.
Where's the love for Jennifer Lawrence, the first female action star ever?
First female ever.
You know that?
Because obviously Adam was taken from her rib, so she's the highest.
No one had ever thought to have a female action star, as she told. She said on that Variety interview, until Hunger Games. She's the first.
Mm-hmm.
It was the greatest interview ever. There was no women on film before then. It was all men in drag, right? It was amazing.
No. Viola Davis was just like,
We got broke down Ice Cube here.
Is this guy a midget?
No,
he kind of has a midget head.
We don't use that word.
He's got a massive.
There's a real disproportion between that man's head and his body.
You know what?
It might just be the way the armor looks, but it's like
if you would have painted it. If you would have painted an H on his forehead, Kobe might have landed.
It looks like race swap moda.
It was foggy. It was.
I'm
foggy.
sorry. It was a bad joke. I'm sorry.
What is that?
Gooch-
Netflix Peter
Did you see Gooch's face? He's
That's
like,
my
I'm
face.
done.
No, what Peter's face is my face, bro.
Yeah.
He looked like race swapped
Dude.
MODOK there.
Oh
Wow.
God. It's the last time Gooch is ever on the show. I'm sorry, Gooch. I love you.
I do like this little line here where he's like, "Yeah, he's got a code name," and he's like,
Oh, it's
sorry,
okay.
It's my outlaw name." It's like, it's fine. It's not weird.
It's
that
okay
you
to have
it.
an
It's not
outlaw
weird
name.
that
It was pretty cool how
Not
they
that
captured
weird.
all of them. Yeah.
What's
John
this
C.
guy's
Reilly
name
was
again?
decent.
John C. Reilly.
C.
Yeah,
Reilly.
yeah.
John C. Reilly. He's great.
Because that
Yeah, it
could
was
be
a little
cringe
surprised.
and it's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nova
You guys ever
headquarters.
see,
Don't you touch my drum set.
Tim and Eric's $1 million movies? John C. Reilly's so great in that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love him.
So good.
Gooch and I do karate in the garage all the time.
All the time.
So,
I can see that. I can see that happening. We got Glenn Close as the freaking
The
the
cast
leader
in this
here.
movie's insane. It's probably the best cameos in the whole MCU,
Yeah.
I feel.
She's
Yeah.
good.
She's very
You
good
got-
for
You got
the time
Glenn
she
Close,
gets.
you got John C. Reilly, you got Benicio del Toro. It's just awesome.
Yep. It's fantastic.
It's funny. She just basically did this movie for a paycheck, and she was
Obviously.
like, she was just kind of like, "I hope I have fun," but she had like little interest other than just making money, and she probably did have a good time. I would assume.
Oh
She did
yeah.
Cruella DeVille. She clearly have a sense of humor about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is
Bro,
where they
she
capture
in the movie
everyone.
Hook, she's the fucking pirate
Yeah.
that goes in the. I blew my mind when
Yep.
I found that out.
Yep.
The
Isn't that
boo
crazy?
box.
Yep. Okay, then we get they're captured. And they go through. This is where you get the backstory of all of them.
So
She's
good. This whole fucking lineup.
Thanos' daughter, and then of course Rocket. He just spits. I like how he spits. He's
I love Rocket.
Rocket is
Steve-
great.
Yeah.
All the
It's like-
enhancements.
You couldn't ask for
Yep.
a more perfect scene for a trailer, too. Like,
Oh yeah, no,
Like,
100%,
You think
100%.
they thought of this with the trailer in mind, or they're
Dude,
like,
that's
well, we
what I'm
had to.
saying.
They
Like,
had to.
Probably, but it's
pretty
so well
perfect.
integrated that it's like that's fine with me.
When I
Yeah,
was
it doesn't
cutting,
hurt it.
Yeah.
when I was editing the trailer, I was like, "Oh, this is great. This is so easy because I just
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
cut in between here and there. It's perfect."
I'm even glad that because like because back then they used to kind of censor like the trailers to where they like so when he said in the trailer what a bunch of a-holes, I assumed he didn't say that in the movie because I've seen movies do that kind of thing in the trailers, but then the
Right.
actual words in it. I'm glad they kept it a-hole because it's way funnier.
It is funny.
Yeah.
I feel like
And I also
changed
love
my
that
video
it says
game.
character,
AKA Space Lord underneath his name. 'Cause they
Yeah,
say
yeah.
Lord wrong.
Space Lord. What a bunch of
It's
a.
Star Lord.
Makes you feel like you're about to choose your video game character or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are. The
Oh wait, my bad.
Guardians?
That's the guy that's in John Wick 2 is the fucking
the other guy.
the armor.
He's
Yeah.
also the
Yeah.
voice of Darth Maul in Phantom Menace.
Wow.
Oh.
Right there.
When
they
he's
show
like at
Rocket.
last, we'll have that part. Yeah.
Yep. What were you saying,
They
Dan?
had-
And he's
They had
dead.
Rocket's, whatever Rocket's name was in Guardians 3, like it was like letters and
Yeah.
numbers.
Yeah.
That when they show Rocket on screen when he's getting captured, they have that right there.
That
So
number
it's like
on there. Little
Yeah.
little hint.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
yeah, it's cool.
That's cool. And this is where they show it. I like how he gets so pissed off because the guy's got his Walkman and he's listening to the music and he's like, "Hey, that's my Walkman.
That's my song.
It's my song."
Precious.
Yeah, she's not very liked in the prison because she's Thanos' daughter. She's helped get rid of a lot of people. So it's like,
And it's a good way to kind of let the characters get to know each other, do a little bit of
100%.
exposition. It's a natural way
writing.
to integrate that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
100%. There he is.
Oh, it's
You know,
definitely
John
a tight
C.
script.
Yeah, John C. Riley's character gave them a quick introduction, and then you get to this. It's a good,
Yeah.
good way to get to know them without everybody having to
Oh, it's
instantly do their
fantastic.
backstory.
That's my
fantastic way to do exposition.
100%. He gets,
It
of course,
also works in universe, right?
yeah. Then Peter gets electrocuted, which was because he God forbid. Well, you find obviously he has an emotional attachment to the Walkman for a reason, so that's why he gets pissed off whenever.
Right.
Emotional damage.
Kool-Aid.
Damage.
Here you get a little.
This orange
Yeah.
goo makes me wonder what delousing in space really is. It's like, what are they delousing you for?
Well, I'll tell you
Space
what.
worms.
This
The Kool-Aid
scene
man
with,
with a hose.
this scene with Pratt got the women's goo going. I'll tell you that much.
Ooh.
I just
Showing
I was a little worried there would be jokes because it's orange and it's goo. Any jokes about black people? So
Is that what yours looks like?
All the seats afterwards.
I remember he was
Scorching.
Fat Andy from like Parks and Rec. So then you see him like that, and you're like, oh shit.
yeah.
I know
trying
you
to say-
Chris Fat. No,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And this little tidbit, the showing like Rocket's back, and it's like it's
yeah.
just that little disturbing, like, oh wow, what
Oh,
happened to him?
yeah.
And they don't.
Yeah.
I mean, they eventually tell you a bit about it, but it's just the way you're dropping these.
Well,
little things
the way he
back to
looks away too. He's like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's good. It's good.
So funny. Just to show you the two different methods of doing this, this is exactly what they tried to do in Acolyte with Chimere showing his lightsaber whip scar in the back. Instead, it comes across as a creepy fuck, and on purpose, but like, look at the
Facts.
two differences between showing someone's history and trauma and all that, and like the tone of it. So much better.
Yeah.
So good.
So much better. Yeah.
Wait, are you telling me you didn't like the Acolyte? I'm sorry.
No.
Go any day now. We'll get a season.
I didn't hear him
two.
say that. I didn't hear him say
His, his name is Angry Badger.
The power of
Yeah.
one.
That guy's cute.
No,
this one's Star Wars movie.
There are some girls in Japan that look like that.
Oh,
It looks like one of the Vorcha in Mass Effect a little bit.
Yeah,
Nani?
she came up to me, sucky sucky. I'm like, no,
Oh, wow.
no.
Grindy.
May like
No
good
teeth.
time.
You'll have your long time.
Don't go near my gooch,
Jesus,
please.
head trauma.
yeah.
Not this gooch. Oh God. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, this guy comes up to him and he's like, "Oh, fresh meat. I'm gonna." Fucking Groot sticks his branches up his nose.
Polite of him to offer to use lube.
Yeah, look at
use
that.
jelly. Like,
and I love the little.
tired of the toothy one.
He pulls his.
This
He pulls
scene
the
hit
branches
harder
up.
this time because I just had a medical check and they shoved the hose up my nose.
Whoa.
I was like, I can
got
feel this
Grooted.
now. I can feel this.
Ouch!
I like
Yeah.
when they scream.
That's pretty good. That was pretty funny.
Gives him a nose full of wood.
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
There's
And they
no
just- they-
permission was asked.
Yeah, they're giving her
the
no.
Rocket gives
no
he basically gives them the "you're locked in here with me" kind of speech.
with
Yeah.
me. Yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
good,
yeah.
too.
She's
not-
anticipating, good times right now.
Mhm.
Pretty
You
good
think
scene.
so? Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good point. And I love how I love the shot here where they show Bautista's character. He's just like nice long shot of him just watching them. And then obviously you find out pretty soon why, but this is crazy. Like they're all sleeping on top of each other. It's like, what the fuck?
Bro.
This is like
It
my
only
worst
took
nightmare.
1 day for everyone to have sex with Chris Pratt.
It's like a prison in Thailand or something. They're all
Ended up doing
Oh,
Michael Jackson songs together.
One night in Space Bangkok.
Oh, you like Bangkok?
Oh, we banged cock, all right.
Yeah.
And then, so they're going to basically to take Gamora and chop her up and shit. And I like how Rocket wakes up.
I don't know
The
about
fur.
that.
You're a
Fur.
girl.
Oh,
you
well,
can't be in here.
other things.
Yeah.
Well, look, when they have
No,
weapons.
they don't.
out,
They don't look too. They just look like they don't like girls in the boys' club.
You're not allowed in here. Ew, girls.
I mean, that's a chick in the bottom left, isn't it?
That is right
Uh,
there.
yeah.
Yeah,
Klingon.
yeah.
It don't matter when it's Arturian, baby.
It's not that I wouldn't assume. It's just I can't.
It's just
I'm
a
only
British-
about 60-40.
She's just mad because everybody confuses her with a guy. She's like, "Oh, I'm a girl
Oh.
too."
I'm gonna be honest. I don't. If a woman comes into the prison looking like that, I don't care if she's helped wipe out my planet. It's like I'm not killing her.
Too
It's like
pretty, too pretty.
there's other uses.
Gord's like, "You want to see my orange goo?"
Yeah.
Story time hour. Wanted to read to you.
Oh no!
get you.
Gord's thinking, oh, she can go in the kitchen.
Just don't
she
get
can
a
half
sandwich.
herself.
She can make
Exactly.
sandwiches.
Like
Come on,
finally,
guys.
it's like finally a woman
Oh,
who can't vote.
domesticated. Yeah, she's domesticated.
We haven't had a
I
good
got-
sandwich in months, you guys.
This is horrible.
Prison sandwich is about to be lit.
Drax.
Misogyny.
Back when Bautista cared about his how he looked. Yeah,
Drugs?
actually, you don't. I usually don't. I really
Yeah,
don't
cared
love
about
him,
his
but
steroid regimen.
he was
Yeah.
good. He was good. In this movie. He was
He
good.
was tailor made for this role.
He was
this
good,
is what
yeah.
he was meant to play.
Yeah, he was good.
That looks like a
I
very
agree.
different kind of threat. That shot.
Yeah, well, probably yeah. And she's like,
Are you Jewish?
Where you gonna put that?
Vibrates.
Jesus. Oh God. She's like, that's not where that goes. The Rocket's like, I can't watch this. This is disgusting.
Because I can't look at anything in the back. Oh,
And Chris Pratt's like, use it on me next. No, I'm just kidding.
Go ahead. I have 3 more.
Naked Gun reference. I love it, Whitey. I love it.
she's
Yeah, but
sucking his
anyway.
fingers.
Yeah. So he like wants to kill her because Ronan's the one who killed his wife and kids, right? That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Because, So he's like, okay,
Yeah,
well,
Ronan,
Oh,
who
that
worked
was his
for
wife.
Yep. She look. I don't know if she's. I don't know what that face is by her. If she's in pain or something else.
Choke me harder, Space Daddy.
Some like
He's
to
a-
be choked.
Look at him. He's like, whoa.
He's
whoa,
like, what the hell?
Whoa.
No, he's the
Oscar-arian.
director here. All right, that looks good. Just hold it there. Just keep choking.
Yep. Hold on a second.
James Gunn is out of
I
shot.
gotta go back in.
He's
Yeah.
doing his Jurassic Park thing there. Whoa. It's
Blue.
Jurassic World in the
Blue.
water.
Whoa. Yeah.
Whoa,
Just
whoa.
Please.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
I learned.
He's like,
He
this
told
isn't
Bryce,
working, guys.
I learned this technique in an outer space prison.
Yeah.
She's like, don't tell him to stop. What are you crazy? Oh, hey,
One
Film
more minute.
Comics Explain. Thank you for the super chat, sir. Nothing
I
goes
kind
over
of
my
do
head.
find it funny
My reflexes
and
are too
kind of
fast.
based that
Yep.
that the most deadly woman in the entire galaxy, like there's like almost everybody in the Guardians crew can take her out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, her and Star-Lord are pretty even, and I don't think anybody would put him high on the hero pantheon as far as powers.
No.
But Drax
It
can
works.
handle her just fine. I mean, heck, I think Groot
he's
Groot
strong.
definitely could.
Thank
Drax,
you for
I can understand. I'll give that a
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for the super chat. Film Comics Explain. I think that's AS dollars. Oh, it's Australian dollars. Sorry, $5. Thank you, sir. Nothing goes over my head. My reflexes.
You're getting a $5. You're getting a $5.
All right. I'll give you
Here's a
this
five.
one since we have the shot on her. We'll do this.
She got a great ass. When I think of asses, something comes out of me.
You got your head?
All the way up. So good. Oh God. Anyway, I like how he
later
just.
on when
I
she's
lost
Yeah,
the whole bit with the next slice too. That's really funny.
I like how the guy. Yeah. He goes, no. I don't know what that. It's pretty funny. Yeah. He saved her life though, basically. The Rocket's like that. Yep, life debt. She's like, God damn it! Now you have to use your toy on me.
Or later on when she's complaining
He's gonna
about
get the batteries from his Walkman.
my father made me into a weapon, and this and that, and then the
Right.
first thing that happens when she gets to prison is instantly put into a choke.
Yeah.
You know what? I
Change
just
it.
realized something kind of sad is that the makeup made to give her face that angular look. That Starlight chick basically got that done in real life.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
Done in real life.
I don't know why she did that. She was fine.
Mental illness.
She was gorgeous before that.
She was attractive.
100%
Yeah.
mental illness.
Hollywood mental illness. Yeah, it's
like
Hollywood.
body dysmorphia and believing
Yeah.
to the fuckers that be like, you're too fat. What the fuck are you talking
And she
about?
got mad
Michael
at people when they
Jackson
called it
syndrome.
out. Yeah. Oh, this is where we get to see Thanos, right? Yeah, he comes on the screen here, doesn't he?
Well, one
I
of the
think so.
Chitauri.
Yeah, here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The domain of Thanos. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, they're just talking about how Thanos is like, listen, boy, the Chitauri first, and then then Thanos pops in.
You have betrayed the
There we go.
Speaks all creepy and shit.
Yeah. Hey, boy.
I ain't gonna lie, that
guy.
domain sucks. I hope he's got like a switch light or something like that there, because there ain't nothing to do.
I was just gonna say, you want to rule the universe, but you think you'd want a nicer place to sit, maybe
Yeah.
by the
Right?
lake.
Right? Yeah. He retires on a lake. Remember at the end?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The ego on this guy.
Right?
Bastard.
Bastard.
Chin. Oh my god.
Now, obviously, they changed his design a little bit for the Infinity
Yeah.
War movie, but I mean,
Looks
this is
better.
They put his balls back down where they belong.
Yeah, he's just by kind of going over the scenario here, and then take my I like how she's like, thanks, Dad. It's fucking. She feels slighted by Thanos.
Like
Even
how
his makeup looks good.
Bottom jaw. Jesus fuck.
Right? Look at them. Look at his face.
Pouty ass face, little bitch.
I'm gonna kill you, boy. Yeah. Don't call me boy.
You gonna say something?
Do it. Say something.
Say technically again.
Shit.
Yeah. This is where Rocket comes up with the great plan. It's actually pretty funny. He's talking about like this whole thing they have to do. Then he's like, then I have to get this sensor up there. And then Groot's just like, okay. And he goes over and grabs it.
In the background.
You do that.
I love how he needs to get that man's fake leg. I love that.
Like when you're in a raid, you tell everyone this order, and this order. And someone just fucking Leroy Jenkins it. Like, okay, I guess we're doing it now. Let's go.
Yeah, and I love it because the way the dialogue's playing is you think that they're setting up, like they're probably gonna be setting up for the next few minutes how they're gonna break out, and then there's gonna be the breakout. It's like, nope, we're doing it right this second.
He
like,
subverted our expectations.
Yes.
Well, son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
Can be done. Look, the same thing can be. He subverted our expectations.
Wow.
When it makes the story more interesting, it works. When it makes the story less interesting, it doesn't
100%.
work.
100%. Then they do their whole plan. Yeah, it's like this guy's got to get this. And so they start kicking the shit out of everything and everybody. And Groot goes fucking crazy here, man.
As you do.
I was gonna say Groot in some ways could have single-handedly done the whole thing himself.
Yeah. And then this guy's like, no, I'm gonna help them. Fuck it. And he starts just beating the shit out of everybody.
Drax too, I feel like could have escaped at any moment by just like beating the shit out of a couple cars.
Yeah. He gives Rocket the weapon, which was fun for him. He's like, oh yeah. Freaking Rocket's so good. Dude.
Right.
Groot's like,
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. If I saw this little dude shooting a machine gun in this screaming tree, I'd be like, okay, I'm a little terrified right now.
I'm out.
I'm out. If you didn't like them together, and if you didn't like them by this point,
great.
This is where everyone was like, fucking talking tree.
Yeah.
And a raccoon.
And a raccoon.
Yeah.
And they're pushing this. Yeah. So good.
Who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew?
Well, comic fans.
And Rocket, of course, sending him just to go get this guy's leg. And it's like, what is the point of this? It's like, I'm just joking.
Just screaming and laughing while shooting.
Just having a blast. Yeah. You're just going along for the ride at this point. It's so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're climbing up the tree. He's like, I'm going to climb.
Don't grab the wrong one. Groot gets alive.
Yeah, don't grab the wrong vine. That's not Groot. That's not Groot. And then he climbs up there and goes after him too. And yeah, Gamora has to get the wrist thing off the guy, and she gets it. This is a good shot too. I like how
good hero shot.
Yeah, good hero shot.
Good
do a couple of
shot.
those. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Jack in the beanstalk.
Yeah. This is like, what's your plan? He's like, I got a plan. They just start unloading every weapon they have into this thing.
So if I were to cut one part out of the movie, it would be this little thing where it's not the fact that they're shooting up at them. It's the guy like screaming like, on my command. I'm like, I really do hate that. I'm like,
that was pretty...
it's dumb and annoying. So I'm like, just run into the room and shoot. Don't talk.
James Gunn knows that guy. That's probably
why. I assume he needed a line, but if I cut one part of the movie, it would be this. So I'm like, I always found this annoying.
Yep.
We're going to shoot you now. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fire!
I'll tell you precisely when.
Fire! Rocket gets I love how he gets the gravity to turn off everywhere.
Yeah.
Except in their boot. And this is pretty funny. She's like, "Oh, little raccoon. What else can you do?"
How much of this is practical effects, though? Because it looks like a lot of it's practical.
I think the things around them are practical, like when they're in the Milano and other things, all practical.
Right.
A lot of sets, like they use a lot of real sets, which is nice.
Yeah,
and I think there's a little bit of model work too.
He's doing that for Superman. You could see a lot of it's practical in the set. You see David stuck in the ground and shit. So good.
Didn't he say he's like rereading the script like 1,000 times to make sure it's perfect too?
What he said is that's why he doesn't do reshoots the way Disney does. Right. He makes sure he checks, rechecks.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, let's hope it's good.
I know that they
Superman.
did it for.
Someone jot
Me
something
too.
down on a napkin. Disney shoots it. All right, we're going
Yeah.
in production right now. Okay.
That's
No,
how
I'm
you
with-
got Jonathan Majors.
I think
Kang.
if they sneeze something on a napkin, someone shoots it.
I'm with.
Well,
I'm
I
with.
guess they use a different roll of paper and Disney shoots it.
I'm
Yeah.
with Dan though. Like I'm really hoping, praying that at least Superman's at least good. I'm not expecting magical or anything great. I want it to be good to build off something.
Yeah.
He
And
needs
I think it will be.
that one
I think
movie.
it will be.
That's it.
He
Yeah,
needs it.
that's.
If it's
I still
not
don't
good,
love
it'll
it.
ruin.
I still
his
don't love
entire
that he's.
plan.
I don't love that he's doing Batman Brave and the Bold. I don't love that storyline. So I'm like,
Tom
I-
King.
yeah, it's like why
Yeah.
that one? But whatever, we'll see.
He's a detective. He's more detective in that one. That's why.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, maybe they could rework some things, make it work. Yeah, but yeah. So I like this thing. Yeah, this thing's flying around. I love it. He just guns it into this area and he crashes it eventually, but he gets through everything. Runs over a few people. Might have killed a few people on the way out, but it's okay.
Collateral damage.
They're in prison.
Semantics, right? Semantics.
Yeah. I'm always up for semantics.
So always. I love how he's such a pro. He just gives her everything, and she assumes that the orb is in there, and he just takes it with him. And he's just, I love it. She trusts him though. They're starting to trust each other, sort of, kind of.
Sure.
The story about family.
Family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1/4 mile.
I like this guy. My neck. He shoots him again. He electrocutes him.
You know
so
what's
good.
okay? So you know what's funny is all right. So there was this little where that controversy erupted over the Captain Marvel deleted scene when she,
strap
basically
on.
broke
I
that
mean,
guy's
strap
arm.
in.
Yeah, one
That's another
person's argument was that Star-Lord killed this guy who took his Walkman. I'm like, he hits him. He doesn't freaking kill him. What are you talking
He hits
about?
him. No, he hits him. Yeah,
He just
hits him.
punched us like
Yeah.
he shot the one guy with clearly just stunning him, and the other guy he punched. I'm like, he didn't kill anybody. What are you talking about?
No, I know. People
He's not Mike Tyson. He's not killing with one.
I'm incorrigible. Yeah, then he's like, he tells them like, "I'll find you." And where the hell is he? I'm not waiting for. I like this how he comes out with his little jetpack and freaking.
And every song is used well in
Soundtrack.
this too. 'Cause
Yeah.
here they're
Yeah.
using,
Yeah. Excellent soundtrack.
yeah,
That's what makes
Jimmy
the soundtrack
Buffett
work.
here. It's like not
Yeah.
not Jimmy Buffett. Who is it he's playing?
Get it right, damn
Pina
it.
Colada song.
Peter Colada. Yeah,
Yeah.
Buffett.
Yeah.
It is Buffett.
Really
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He
Buffett.
all
No,
the
you're
way
right.
to
Usually
Cross
that'd be Jimmy
Spikes.
Buffett.
They all made money. The Ooga Chaka, all that shit.
Yeah.
Ooga.
All
Ooga chaka, ooga,
all the
ooga.
70s music.
Yeah.
I like how
is
how
great.
Rocket. Sorry, go ahead, buddy.
I was just saying because before it was Ally McBeal when I heard Ooga Chaka. Now I
Oh,
That's
the
right.
baby.
Holy shit,
the
you're right.
dancing baby.
Oh.
Ooh,
Wow.
they should have the dancing baby in prison.
Yeah.
Creepy CGI.
I like how Rocket gets into the ship like 5 minutes and he's already building bombs and shit. He's just like,
You
a
leave
bomb?
it out? You leave it
Yeah.
laying around?
A bomb? What are you building up? Oh, it's so good.
So this is where I'll give Sean Gunn credit. He had to have been there riffing with them on the set, getting those type of back and forth performances. Even the
think so.
one
It's
I know
natural.
Goodwin likes it. Here we are, a bunch of idiots standing like that's Sean Gunn that was voicing all that. Even if
Yeah,
we
that
don't
was
hear
his.
it,
That was his improv.
it got them there. So we have
Yeah.
to give him that credit, and maybe
I
body
agree.
language.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, Bradley Cooper, such
He comes
emotion
off
with
very,
his voice.
comes off
It's,
very
it's
natural.
also
Yeah.
a really interesting contrast between this film with like lots of like rifting and Ghostbusters 2016 with a lot of rifting. The
yeah.
difference in
Oh,
character chemistry and but also
Means a
like
lot.
obviously yeah.
Never
yeah,
saw
I
it.
agree.
Me neither, but I somehow know exactly what he means.
Yeah, you've heard the stories enough. Yeah.
Whatever
You
stories
can
you
put
heard,
the two
wouldn't
puzzle
prepare
pieces
you.
together.
Yes, fits very
Whatever
clearly.
stories you've heard about Ghostbusters 2016, they don't do it justice.
You don't hate the media enough, and you probably don't
like,
think the
like
2016
even
is
the
bad
people
enough.
who
Yeah.
were right about it weren't right enough. It's
Right.
oh my gosh, it's torture.
I love again this line. If she had a black light, it'd be like a Jackson Pollock. I like him. He's like, you have problems.
Like, do you think he got that joke, or it's enough to know he was making a joke about it and just think that props?
I don't know, right? Because you would like, how would they know who the hell Jackson? You know,
I think the
that
black
reference?
light. I think the black light.
Black light
was
thing,
enough
maybe?
to imply what he
Yeah.
probably meant.
Imply, right? Like, same thing with how do they know what this gesture is? It's an Earth thing, but then you go,
Right.
maybe that's a bit more common than we think of.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sure everyone in the universe knows what a black light's for.
doing anything aggressively could be an insult. Like That's why pointing is bad in some fucking places. So
Yep, it's so true. And then Ronan goes to the prison, of course, and he's like, "All right, the good guys are coming after us. Let's go kill everybody. Go to the So yeah, he gets what's her name to find him. And I love this. This dude, Rooker, in this movie, he was even more in the second movie. God, but this one, he was just funny. He's like, "I want this thing. Can I?" And they're like, "I don't know if you're being serious or you're joking." He's like, "Oh, he's dead serious." Yeah, he's dead serious.
I'd like to see him. I'd like to see him all across my console. It's weird.
Does anybody know the backstory behind his little flying arrow thing there?
Well,
the flying arrow thing, I don't think is. I mean, I know in the comics he's an archer. I think they made a sentient aspect for the movie.
It's like I don't like it, but it's his thing, and so it
works, right?
In the context of
It
this,
grew
right?
on me.
It's super OP.
Yeah.
When you think about it, because they're like, "Why the fuck did he just use that arrow to take over everything?"
Yeah.
Right.
Whistle his way to the top of the fucking food chain.
I'll say that's one of the biggest issues with anything, even good MCU, is there's a lot of stuff that's OP, and you're like,
right.
Technically, it's like they use this here, but why didn't they use it here? You could do that forever.
Yeah. Well, he kills.
Well, here's the thing: it's OP, but the weakness is him inhaling.
Right.
Oxygen out.
Control.
like how he in the second movie he kills an entire ship of freaking people with that thing, and it's like,
which is one of the greatest scenes ever. I love that.
It was
scene.
great. It was a good
But when he goes from suck to blow, it's
she went from suck to blow.
Suck.
The one thing about Rooker, he always dies in whatever movie or series he's in.
Almost every single one.
He went to the Sean Beam acting school.
Yeah,
I think that's just that's just in his contract now. You're gonna die, but here's where it happens. But
like the funny thing is, like the first movie I ever saw him in was Cliffhanger, and it's like one of the only movies I can think of.
Oh
where he
yeah,
died.
bro.
Yeah.
Why are all the Xandorians so fucking smoking?
Yeah,
maybe
right.
it's just that particular shade of pink.
Yeah, no, we need to update our ethnicities. We need to patch
I know
that
what
here
I
on
said.
Earth.
Yeah,
you have the collector here is fantastic. I love
They
Dylan.
made him great.
Oh,
in this
good.
movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so Christopher Walken is not in the casting trivia, but somebody who
Why?
had casting trivia pointed out correctly, I think, that if you were to put him in this movie, he'd be great as the collector.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
That's true. Yeah.
God, could you imagine
That role is made for Christopher Walken.
dude?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
But we got Mexican Brad Pitt, so
Do you have elbows? Use them. See, that would have been perfect. It would have been perfect. Oh God. Yeah, this is the where they go into the what the hell is it? The Centennial? What the fuck is this thing called? The
Nowhere.
oh, this
the,
is
Nowhere.
stone in my
Yeah.
That's it.
K-N-O-W.
That's it.
Celestial. It's a
Celestial.
It's a dead celestial.
Dead
The
celestial.
multiverse was first whatever they're created.
Celestial being.
Yeah.
They mined out all the organic matter.
But look at this. Like these shots are beautiful.
This is my favorite part of the whole movie. I love this.
This is a good one.
This whole setting.
Yeah.
The
This whole
mining.
setting's great.
The mining. Yeah, the whole. Yeah. Look at this. I mean, it's just
It's
everything.
one of the
You're right.
few,
Even the,
like, it's one of the few Marvel like settings from the MCU that's actually memorable and cool.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
actually very interesting.
Well,
Yes.
this
Style
movie,
character.
because of the way they do all the setting, the background,
Setting, the
everything's
sets.
just done
Yep.
perfectly.
Also,
Yeah,
kind of
scenery.
more what I pictured Zion like in the Matrix
Mhm.
before we actually saw it. Like,
oh.
which I now understand because it's a resetting cycle thing, so they didn't develop to this level. But like,
Yeah.
of like an
Yeah.
inside, what's their view? Or fucking rock.
Sweaty rave planet.
the
Yeah.
sweaty rave planet, exactly.
Or before Alien Romulus came out, this is what I assumed working for Weyland Yutani was like.
Yeah. By the way, I would just say that when you've lived in a gel tank your whole life, a sweaty rave with real bodies is a fun thing. I'm just saying they even had real bread.
I remember watching that in the theater, and I was like, "What's going on? This rave scene?
It's
Why
the
is it all
Harvest
stopping?"
Festival. Sorry,
I like this.
different
I like
movie.
this. I like this little scene where like she wants money, obviously, but he gives her like a flower, and she looks at
Piece
it like
of himself.
You fucking
weird.
tree.
Yeah, she's smiling at the flower like, I can't eat this.
Depends on where he grew it from.
Is
I wanna-
that him?
It's a polyp.
climaxing? Is that him
Like,
climaxing?
you couldn't grow a fruit or something out of that hand? The heck?
You want a bouquet? Hold on, let me squeeze a couple out.
Oh, it's hold on. Hold on.
I could do balloon animals if you give me enough time.
If you want some avocados, that's going to take a little longer.
Oh God! Oh,
Took you a second, but you got there.
This is a fun scene. Yeah, rockets.
It's basically like intergalactic
drunk.
cockfighting. That's what
I could just picture Groot's STDs or like mushrooms.
Oh,
Him explaining to the doctor, we are
Groot.
The sap is running.
he needs Rocket there to translate for the doctor. I am Groot. So it itches and it has a rash.
I am positive.
There's some bumps and it hurts when he pees.
Is that sap coming out?
He's got the drip.
I told you to stay away from saplings.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're right, Barbara.
Is it
Barbara had a good
Sapphire?
point here. This movie does. Yeah, it doesn't look cold and dark like empty space. There's a lot of color. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
The thing I like about this scene is like there it seems like there's an actual chemistry between these two.
Yes,
which really connects it. Like sometimes when you have like two figures like this and they try to force a relationship, it
doesn't go well.
Cringy.
Such a good scene.
It seems so natural between these two.
Yeah.
You mean kind of like her and Sam Worthington and Avatar?
You son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Polar
work.
opposite.
Yeah, what is it with her?
Plank of wood?
She's a hot.
around fell in love.
Yes.
Oh, what a great song choice.
Yeah, it's so.
What
good.
a great song
My
choice.
space
Oh.
daddy made me into
And I
a
love
space
how like
cadet.
they're explaining, like she's explaining to her why he's so attached to this Walkman, and because she talks about a little bit of her background and what Thanos did to her, and like her parents were wiped out, and he's like, yeah, my mom died. So they have something to kind of relate to a little bit, even though she's murdered about 1,000 people. But it's like, no, I'm just kidding. But no, it's good. And like Gooch said, like because of that and everything they've just went through, there's an actual chemistry, and they're good together. Just enjoy. Yeah, it's good. It's a great scene. It's not boring. It doesn't slow anything down to the point where you're like, come on, let's get to the next thing. You're like, oh, this is interesting. And Kevin
I ended
Bacon.
up shipping them totally and
Kevin
like, all right,
Bacon.
come on, Peter, you can get your fucking Gamora.
Yeah.
You
Kevin
fix
Bacon,
her.
dude. The
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon shit in this
Your
movie.
Gamoria.
Give me some of your gonorrhea. The legend Kevin Bacon, the hero.
Yeah. Thanos was the original Sound of Freedom. Like he would steal kids. And,
Jesus.
He was freeing them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice
Good
one.
one. Good one, Gooch. Good one.
One of us. One of us.
You know what, Gooch? Just because that was so fucking good, I'm gonna give you. Think you're a funny guy?
Well, I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you. I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
How the fuck am I funny?
it's on point.
Yeah, it's about right.
Funny.
It tracks, right? It tracks. And I love how she's like, yeah, he puts the and immediately well, first of all, how could you not fall in love with this song? It's so damn good, but
and the whole soundtrack. The whole soundtrack.
It's so
is-
good.
It's
So
phenomenal.
good. Yeah. Yeah. I love how he tries
Chris
to go
knows how
into
to sell it. Like,
yes, he's good.
Not like
Yep.
leading man, but not like asshole leading man that knows he's a
Yeah.
leading man. I don't know how to describe it. It's like very disarming, which
Natural.
almost happens to her. The fucking pelvic sorcery line.
Yeah. It's so good.
I
movie with
remembered
so
'cause
many
I was
funny
doing it at the
people,
time.
She has the funniest line. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
it's
I
great.
think that's
Yeah,
the
I've
funniest
heard of
line
you,
of the
Peter
movie.
Quill.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt reminds me like a Harrison Ford. Like he
Yeah.
has that like and
Just
a
a
Burt
guy.
Reynolds. Like Burt
Yeah.
Reynolds too. Like he has
Yeah.
that ability to like even if he broke the fourth wall, like you would like go with it because you don't care. He has
Yeah.
that personality.
Got this likability to him.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
personality. Yep. I agree.
I'm not some starry-eyed waif to be seized by your pelvic sorcery.
Yeah.
I love this.
Whoever came up with that line, that's a genius fucking line.
Right.
Oh yeah,
This is great.
great.
This scene's great because it's like funny in a way because you see the Rockets be called. What did he call him to piss him off so much? What did he call them? A rat?
Rodent
Or
and
whatever?
vermin.
Rodent, vermin. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I love how he breaks down Rocky. He's like, I didn't ask to be experimented because he's drunk. He's vulnerable, you know. So it's like, wow, this is pretty good.
It's a Thor that keeps calling him Rabbit, Sweet Rabbit.
Sweet
Rabbit.
Yeah.
Confusing him.
I have such a soft spot for animals. Like I just love animals.
No,
Rocket.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
love Rocket.
that's why in the third movie, his story
was
heartbreaking. It was tough to watch to get through parts of it. It was really dark too.
You got dimples and you're sweet to animals.
Those sequences are essentially the only reason to watch the third one. But when the third one's weird because like when it's good, it's great.
It does,
when
it hits, Like I said, his storyline is so heartbreaking in that movie. You're like, oh man, and because the movie is like pretty mediocre, the third one, then you get to his plot points when it goes back and forth. I was like, oh, but it hits you in the feels, man. I'm with Gooch.
Doing the hand thing again.
Yeah. Listen.
Yeah, there is.
Velociraptor.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah. But they keep giving Rocket this is why you don't have friends. You're just always in the second movie. That's a really big theme too, because he pushes people away. Milady Gamora. This is where the collector comes. Milady Gamora. And look at his smirk now. He's all smiling like, oh, I got this hot pink lady behind me, baby. You ever try rodent lady?
She's gonna be super hot in a few moments here.
No kidding. Yeah. And then this is, but Benicio's a pretty good actor. He pulled this off well, I think. He was. Good.
It was really random seeing him here, but I would have preferred him saying like, I once put an infinity stone up my ass for 7 years.
Oh, Christopher. Yeah, Christopher Walken as this guy would have made this movie a 10 for me.
Say a person can't hold the energy unless you speak right.
This infinity stone, it hurts when you jam it up there. it's so fucking good, man.
So then he died of dysentery, gave me the infinity stone.
I love these wide shots too. Yeah, I like these wide shots they do in a lot because it gives you a sense of scale and everything, how big this place is.
Yeah,
he's a collector, man. Yeah, he collects.
I feel like he just has a bunch of claw machines in his place, and he just hangs.
What is this thing over here? Do you see this here? Like, what is that? Like a dried up dead?
It's Voldemort.
Yeah,
it's Okay.
It's something we can't help.
Pity not the living, Harry. Or pity not the dead, Harry.
There's
Pity
some
the
bones.
living.
It's Smeagol dried up. I'm just kidding. Yeah. So yeah, they give him the item. I like how he drops it.
He really dropped it.
He wasn't even supposed to drop it. He dropped it on accident.
Yeah, I like that they
Chris
left
Pratt.
it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100% Boosh. Yeah, there's so many Easter eggs. If you don't catch them the first time, there's a lot. The Howard the Duck one is the best one to me.
Yeah, I love that.
It's so good. Oh god. Yeah. So they just he dropped. So this is where he gives them the breakdown of like where the Infinity Stones come from, what happened, and we get our introduction into one. And the girl behind him is like, oh god, I hate this guy so much. I'm gonna off myself, but I can kill him at the same time.
Use this thing's power and free yourself.
Yeah.
They make this seem cool and like
powerful.
Yeah.
When he says like a little pea just came out, like you sort of understand it, even though it's funny.
Yeah. Seriously. Blah,
like
blah,
fuck
blah.
nukes. This is galactical nukes.
This is this is like
I would have been great if he he did the role like he did in Usual Suspects.
Oh, here she goes.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, let's
Give me a face, sorry,
cocksucker. Oh, I love that movie. Oh, it's so good.
She just went out in the world's greatest orgasm.
Look at this. Yeah. It was so explosive. Her pink goo went everywhere.
Oh my God.
Squirting isn't pee.
I beat you by 1 second,
You
but I
did,
got
dude.
you.
I was like, that is
So good.
Up.
That's so good.
Sorry.
They're like, whoa.
I traumatized Gooch with that with another joke, so I was debating even to say it that time. I'm not a good person, though. Sorry.
It can happen here. You're fine.
Yeah.
This is MMA. We don't give a shit. Yeah. So was this wait the whole time wasn't what's his name wasn't he going to call Ronan? Didn't he have the guy call Ronan for him?
Yeah, he has Ronan brought to him because he's
brought,
he's impatient, and he's like, we can bring him
Will
here.
you accept a collect call from Drax the Destroyer?
I want to kill you.
Stupid. Yeah.
I have something you want, and then also an Infinity Stone. Yeah, it's I have pink goo everywhere. Yeah, this is good.
There it is. Great shot, though.
Great
Yeah,
shot. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. Unbelievable. Yeah. And there he is. So it's like everybody's converging at once, of course, right?
Back when they had passion for projects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or hire someone.
It's bizarre how you can feel the difference. Where
with
it's
the
like,
passion.
Like, right here, it's like we're making a story, a movie, and now it's like product number 592 coming off the line.
Because we found out, right? They started casting directors. They'd showed up. Most of the scenes would be done and shot, and they'd come up and say, point it there for like 2 things, and then they'd get that's it. And then it would be shot.
That's like when they got Sam Raimi to do, what was it? I can't remember the name of it now.
Madness.
Multiverse Madness. And it was like, you could tell it's like Sam Raimi flavored product. It's like he wasn't in control of that movie at all.
Some of the beginning and then reshot to hell and recut towards the end. Yeah.
When we say Sam Raimi flavored, it's like fruit stripe gum. It's like it's 5
minutes, 30 seconds.
It's very,
and then you get constipated.
I feel like we never got Drax. Like he never really gets a one-on-one that he wins unless something happens in the third that like against anyone important. He's always sort of
he's a significant role in the third one.
There he was.
That's really I agree. Like never really got his cool moment.
Right. That's all I'm saying. Is there's no standout beyond the laugh moments.
Well, let's be fair. Like he was a wrestler, and they're just like, can this motherfucker actually act? Let's see. If
Let's see what we
can do. He did a serviceable job. He
was fine in this role. Yeah.
I thought it was really good, especially since, like Gooch said, I was expecting a dumb fucking act, but no, he was good.
It wasn't bad. Yeah.
It was like kind of like a Terminator, or a Schwarzenegger in the old days. They just cast him in the right roles, and it works.
Yeah. Hercules in New York. Yeah.
Wow, those guys were really tough.
Hercules in New York. Wow. Oh God. Yes.
Oh gosh, Canola, you know what clip you should add is the one from Pumping Iron where he's talking about coming.
Yes,
coming at the gym.
I'm coming in the gym.
He's talking about the bum. You get the bum.
I'm always coming.
I'm always coming.
Here's the guy that's married to his daughter, Chris Pratt.
That's true.
That is true.
He's married.
That is true. That's right.
Yeah, he's married to Arnold's daughter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the Black Schwarzenegger.
Wow!
I'm trying not to get canceled.
Wow! Okay, facts.
These are words that you only Vince can say.
Okay, facts. She's not here, so you really gotta just like, all right. I felt her.
When he was like, first time in prison, he's just like,
do I say this?
I'm gonna say it. I'm saying it.
I heard my stripes.
Am I allowed to do weights here?
Freaking white bear. He was so careful at the end there. I love it.
Hello, fellow black people.
Hello. Oh yeah, God, get your vex on.
You're afraid Lucy's gonna pull the football from you.
Charlie Brown. Yeah, but basically Ronan wipes the floor with him, obviously. But he's a little drunk too. But Ronan's also pretty powerful, so he chucks him around, and then you get this cool chase scene. And this was done again, another good action scene. You know, done well, looks good. And there she is. She does not, dude. Like, she's just like, yeah, I'm gonna basically kill you, and then we're gonna move on. And she just blows the shit out of her ship. And obviously, I was expecting Gamora to live. I didn't expect her to. I expected something to happen when she was about to blow her ship up for the first time, like typical, one of these movies where she gets saved somehow. Nah, they blow up her fucking ship pretty quick, and Quill's got to go out there and get her. But I thought
hero moment.
Hero moment, yep,
Yeah,
big hero moment.
Great hero moment, yeah.
Yep. He goes in some
and
yellow.
Selfless, takes the thing off, puts it on her.
Yep. There's a lot of different colors of goo. We got green, we got pink, now we got yellow. What the hell's going on in these
every
galaxies?
alien. The tinge a little different.
Yep. There she is.
Arguable that she might have actually been able to survive this more than Peter because of her implants that he probably didn't know about.
They mentioned that too, didn't they? They said like those are her upgrades. Basically, she would live, but
yeah.
Don't, Peter! You're gonna die. Yeah, and he calls on. Go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say what's also good about this scene is good writers know how to use other characters to convey the magnitude of what's happening, and that's what they do with Rocket here. Is Rocket's kind of pleading with him, kind of elevates what he's doing here. This is because obviously they're gonna use this also to serve as a joke later, which is totally fine. I think the joke's really funny, but it does not change the fact that he did something genuinely heroic here. I mean, he saved her life and almost got himself killed.
Yeah, sure.
It's funny too. I don't know if we touched on this. Like Pratt, he was.
Oh, we touched something.
he was doing Parks and Rec, and he started getting in shape for Moneyball, and then he got the role. I think during Moneyball, and he started working out hardcore for this role.
Yeah.
And he got really in shape for Zero Dark 30.
I was gonna say he was a tier 1.
That was the one.
Zero Dark. Yeah.
Yep.
I remember the pick.
Yeah,
and he was
that's right.
He was married to what's her name from
Anna Faris.
Anna Faris.
Yeah. Hey, Jana, what's up there? What's up, boners? Well, some of us had boners early in the show. You missed it. Gore King had orange goot. Never mind. We're not going to go into that again.
I like their abduction beam.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's like what is that? Yeah, again, lands right on top, baby.
Chris is like, let's keep. What you thinking? Let's keep filming this.
Take 40
green joy. You make me want to eat green beans.
Yeah, but if you eat her out, you're healthy.
Jenna,
you don't want to know. You don't want to know, Jenna.
Yeah, I got to be selective of my boners.
Don't ask. He's got his gooch. He's trying to make a gooch candle for me as we speak. So it's.
I'm trying to get a Manscaped sponsor. That's what I'm trying to get.
That's
what you're saying. You're trying to get a man.
Here, you get Manscaped.
Well,
I'm trying to get a sponsorship from Sasquatch soaps and shit. So
I love that soap.
It's fantastic.
I just fantastic. That's good soap.
It's great soap.
Shine Tar.
I got that. I got their what is it? The deodorant I've been using. It's fantastic. Yeah. Well, you know, I'm not sponsored. It's fucked up, man.
Should be. Sponsor this man.
Thank you.
All pumpkin products, they insult me, so I can't go that route.
Whoa. His face here insinuates something happening. And,
can you let me just last 38 seconds? Just one second.
Yeah. Just one more thrust. One more thrust.
You know what? I don't even have to move.
Yeah, I like this though. Like he has this moment, and it's endearing, and then he just keeps going on, and she's like, "All right, get the hell off me now!" Like you ruined it. You ruined it for. Yeah, there we go. We got the crew, the old crew back together.
Genuinely heroic. I mean, I don't want to brag, but
yeah, it was good. Groot sticks his dirty fingers into his chest here.
You know he didn't wash those.
No, God no. Oh, Copa. What's up, Copa? Copa can always bring his boners in here every time he wants. His is allowed. Yeah. So and then it's funny here because Rocket kind of is like, "What the fuck did you do here, man? Why are you so stupid?" And he actually goes, "Yeah, you know, you're right. I wasn't thinking." And then he kicks some grass.
It's kind of funny if you saw Borderlands, which was very much hoping to mimic this style.
Yeah.
Just how paltry in comparison it is. Just in terms of the chemistry, in terms of the look, it's like, gosh, you all really failed hard on that.
100%.
Didn't watch it.
Don't. It's I heard The Crow might actually be worse, but Borderlands, at least for a week, was the worst movie of 2024.
I am reliably told The Crow is in
more
fact
than Madam
worse.
Web.
Yeah. Oh, Madam Web is at least funny to watch. It's at least
funny to make fun of. Yeah. Like
it kind of falls into that so bad it's sort of good category because it's so cringe. But no, Borderlands is just awful, and I've heard The Crow's even worse.
I think Drinker released his video. It's the worst It's the worst video that or the worst movie he's watched this year. So.
He's got, he's
Yeah,
got like 64%
last night
audience score though, which is bizarre.
That's because they just changed the way those audience scores are taken. It takes longer, more people, and they have to be verified. So give it time; it'll suss out.
It's such a bad. What did it make? Like $4 million?
I don't want to lose faith in humanity.
Something like that. Yeah, I know.
Well,
yeah, that happens a lot. You can't trust those ratings.
Yeah, you're making me kick grass. That's how pissed off he was. Little raccoon was kicking grass. Yeah, then we get back obviously into the ship here. This is where Ronan gets a little fucking. Thinks he's a badass.
Well,
I have the Infinity.
Pretty big on yourself.
That's true.
Yeah, he was able to take it. Giggity.
Absorbing. Yeah. He took it right.
He's master of his domain.
It's supposed to go in your ass.
Yeah. After I wipe out that, I'm coming for you, Thanos. You're gonna kill my father? She's like, yeah, please do it. Yeah. Look at his face here, God. Jesus.
Papa,
I do like the little detail of like they tinted his eyes purple from here on.
Yep.
A little detail.
Papa, can you?
It looked like he was going to start singing.
Jesus. Oh God. Yeah. And then Quill gets taken, and they're gonna. Yeah, I like this little back and forth too. Fucking Rooker, man, he's so good.
Yeah. And obviously, in context of the second one, when you find out what he was really supposed to do,
why? Yeah. You got Sylvester Stallone.
This is why I love the second one. So much.
Yeah.
I love the second one.
Second one was better than I remember. Yeah. I forgot Stallone was in it. I was like, oh, Rocky's
Stallone's in it too. Yeah.
Fucking A.
You took kids. Okay, anyway,
they don't deal in kids of fentanyl.
We don't. Oh God. Oh yeah, I like this part. He's like, yeah, they were gonna eat you, and he's like, that's not something that I was a kid. Like, that's not something to be proud of that you saved me from that. People don't eat the other people. It's like, God damn. So
you been to Haiti?
Yeah. Oh God, especially recently.
Yeah.
He's got his little whistling arrow. So he tells him like this plan, right? He has a plan to get everything back as long as they help him. And of course he's bullshitting them, but it was pretty funny. But then we get the Rock. It's like, I'm gonna blow. I like this. He's like, I'm gonna blow up the ship if you don't release them in 5 seconds.
Yeah, it gives them like a little 5 seconds. It's like, whoa, hold on now.
Yeah, we're good. We got. Oh, hey, Quill. I like that. He's just like, hey, Quill.
That dude's in everything. The guy that was just in the last one.
He's in like the
witch and a bunch of other different things.
Witch, Game of Thrones. He was an IT crowd. He's a lot.
And here's one of those scenes where you get a lot of character development in one short. I like this scene. It was good.
Because they're arguing with each other. Best lines here, and he's like, "We didn't have time to go over the minutia."
The minutia. It's so good. Yeah. He's just like basically like, hey, I need. Go ahead. Sorry, Dan.
Once you go, all right, now I'm standing. Just a bunch of idiots standing up.
Yeah, it's right here.
It's so good. Yeah.
And also why do you care about the universe? Because I'm one of the idiots that lives in it. Natural response.
Yeah.
That's a fake laugh. It's real. Like,
yeah. 100%. Tiny little things. Yeah, these tiny little
natural.
So funny. Yeah.
Which is why I'm giving respect to Sean Gunn, because that has to be him, like with
it has to be because it's so real. Yeah.
A cutout. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It doesn't feel manufactured at all. No, I agree.
Yeah. I wonder how many times they did that before they just got like a natural rhythm of the first time,
Speaking of racism, hey, Vex.
I thought you meant natural rhythm.
Oh, no. Well, we were good.
You got to give just thinking about shifting through the footage and editing this film, man, like tops to the editors too, like, because it's so beautifully done.
And it's so fantastic. Yeah. It's so fun. Yeah, I like this scene though. And Quill's like, basically, listen, man, I need your help. Like, we all could die, but he's like, whatever. Like, this is for the betterment of the galaxy. We need to do this.
Well, and also, it's what's cool about this part is it kind of does feel like this is something he's probably wanted for a really long time. That's, he's been living this life as an outlaw and he enjoys that, but at the same time, it's like he does kind of fancy himself a hero, and he's actually getting a chance to really be one, because he's like, it's a situation where it's like he actually has to stop thinking about himself, and he's like,
yes,
you have to. It's like, hey, we have a chance to give a crap here. So, and that's kind of him
like
learning
Kevin
to be a
Bacon.
hero, as he has to stop thinking about it in the context of how it makes him look.
Yep.
Real quick, have we passed the shirtless shower scene?
Oh,
yeah, that was way in the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, then
I
I'm hopping out for the night. Then good night, everyone. I love y'all.
Real quick, Bex.
Yes.
Why are women so
Hey.
gay? Oh my god.
Sorry.
Congrats on hitting 6,000 subs.
Did I really?
Yes.
How'd you do that?
Yes.
Oh wow!
Today, she
Congrats,
did it
Bex.
today. I just
Congrats,
checked,
Yeah, you did it
I
today.
was
Yeah,
watching
you did
it
great.
598 this morning, so I was curious how her video was doing, and she hit 6K probably within the last hour.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate
Good
you're
job.
keeping better track of my numbers than I am, so thank you.
Of course.
Congrats.
See, that's
I've
the
been
sign
tracking
of
it.
true success when you don't even care anymore. Oh, wow, it hit 6. Great.
No. Yeah, of
Ferment
course.
Cinema, it's nice to meet you very briefly.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Finally.
Yeah, I'll catch you on another stream, but yeah, I'm going to bed.
It's okay. He's Canadian.
99
Love
Vex.
y'all.
I heard
She's
you had
worn
a
out
great-
from a lot of estrogen tonight, y'all.
Nice
I
to
heard
meet
you
you,
had
Bex.
a great
Bro, like
stream.
I'm gonna start taking testosterone right now to balance out. Like, Jesus.
Yes.
You and James Cameron, please.
All right, take it
Oh,
easy, guys. Bye,
Thanks,
guys.
Vex. See ya.
See
ya.
ya. Bye.
Bye. Oh,
See
God,
ya.
that's hilarious. Yeah.
Black Schwarzenegger.
Whoa!
I miss my opportunity to get her to say it.
Aw.
Calm down. Oh, yeah, it's all right. That's all right. Next time. I like this. They get another good song they're playing, and they get this whole plan
Cherry
together. Yep, cherry bomb. This is good.
Yeah, it's great.
This is good. Yeah,
And it's
It was just
probably
wardrobe.
this might be like coming up when they're doing their hero walk to Cherry Bomb, but it's a subversion on it where like there's scratch like one of it like Rocket's scratching his balls and Gamora's yawning real big. That's great. I love it. One of my favorite hero walks ever.
This might be a correct way to, or a possible way to write a movie, a lot like Tron Legacy, where you could just listen to the whole soundtrack and it tells the story. If you just like, I got an idea and I'm going to listen to all the songs, and the songs are going to tell the story in the order and like the energy of the music.
Yep.
Super.
Yeah,
chicken or
I
egg,
like,
but yeah.
No, I agree. I like this part where he gets the message from Quill and has this stupid look on his face on the message. It's like Quill's just got this retarded face.
It's
but
the
it's good.
dick message.
It's a dick,
Dick
but
message.
You got my dick
Oh.
message.
Yeah.
I don't think
You
anyone
better-
is a complete asshole.
So random having him in this movie though. Like
Yeah.
he just seemed out of place. to
Yeah.
me.
Really?
Like
I don't know.
you go back to that scene, he looks like he's looking down at his last, like somebody stole his last cigarette from his Marlboro 100s and he just woke up and he's pissed
It's
off.
his day off. It's his day off, and he's calling him his private line. I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
Too.
You know,
Get a hot one.
you
dare
used to
you.
want to relax on the day off with a t-shirt.
I'm just trying to be with my hot Zeltronian wife. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't believe that. No hot Zeltronian wife would be with Reilly. No.
They have different beauty standards on Zeltron.
Yeah, I was going to say, this
Oh,
is in
yeah.
America.
Hey, he's the provider.
Sandari.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, look,
he's
Glenn
got
Close.
himself a trad wife.
Look at that
He's the
hairstyle.
peak of
Look at that.
masculinity in their culture.
Very fashionable.
Very fashionable, very nice, right? Leadership. Yeah. And she's like, do
He
you
did get a
believe
trad
him?
wife. Yeah.
Yeah.
McDonald's ice cream hair.
I do like the message.
100% a dick.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. I love how he translates the message exactly how Quill said it, though.
Yeah.
I know we were a bunch of
Yeah.
a-holes. I know we did
Quote.
this. Yeah.
It's a great third act. It really is.
Yeah. It is. And then
Honestly,
there
a
he is
lot
again.
of the and this was such it's kind of wholesome. You had some of these big actors who just wanted to be in these movies because they had kids. Like, Djimon Hounsou, he just wanted to be in this because he was like, oh, well, my kid would like
I can
this.
show my kids this.
I don't know
yeah.
what John C. Reilly's motives were, but you kind of get the sense it was probably something similar.
John
That's
C.
how you
Reilly
say
is
his name.
Mr. Reilly. Yeah, I like how they try to blow through a hole through the thing. Yeah, they have a
Part
good
of
plan
honestly
too.
what makes Nebula's ultimate arc so meaningful is that she is a genuine villain in this movie.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
She's
I
one
like
of my
the
favorite
distraction.
MCU characters. Like all time.
Absolutely.
she's
I love
act-
her.
She's
I
I mean,
love
as
her.
excellent.
bad as Endgame is, she's the best thing about it.
Yeah, she's great.
It's a good point. Yeah. So the distraction is they're going to create like this fake version. They're going to go underneath, of course, and then they find out. And There's a lot of just good stuff here. Yeah, everybody's working together for the greater good, man.
Good combat.
Yeah,
good combat scenes. Everything.
Too.
Everything looks fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. These scenes
compared to what was it? Oh man. Oh, there's so many turds that come out recently. I just started listening.
It's a lot of turds. Yeah,
they all go into one. Yeah.
I love how all these ships come together eventually and like form a freaking force field almost, like to stop the ship. That's pretty cool. But yeah,
very cool formation they go in there. I was like, that's pretty neat how they put that together.
This fucking guy. I have just massive turds. Sorry, that's the second movie.
Yeah,
famously massive turd. Yeah. So they shut everything down and just like whatever. Let's just get to the ground so we can kill all these people.
Yeah.
I don't know who this assistant is, and her assistant's pretty hot.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my god, never noticed.
I don't know who she is, but I'm interested.
Yeah, I don't know. She doesn't have to speak. Gorky's like,
hey, best female character. She doesn't even talk.
There's some nipple tassels.
Doesn't speak. Yeah, this is where they create the force field because it's like, God, well, how good did this look?
So cool.
Yeah.
God, it looks so good.
Power
the power of
and we all fall down
rent free.
Look, not only does he pull flowers from areas you don't want to know from, he can make things come out of him that glow. Also, don't want to know how, but it's magic.
Are you pollinating in your room again?
He grows zucchini.
But yeah, he gives them light. How adorable after they get onto the ship. Oh, sweet. Look at that.
This is the We Are Gooch scene.
Yes. Gooch. Make a shirt right now. We Are Gooch.
I'm telling you. With you looking like him. Yeah. Perfectly.
There you go.
Well, speaking of shirts and hoodies.
Yes.
Yeah, and everything else.
You could have like a We Are Gooch and like have a little like hammer and sickle tattooed on the Gooch. Yeah.
Whoa.
Very commie.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah. As I was drinking liquid out of my cannoli Sasquatch cup today, which you can buy on our website. Anyway, let's just keep moving.
I love this shot with all the floating lights.
Oh yeah,
really.
It looks good. Yeah, that's a beautiful shot.
This is one of the few times in recent years watching a movie that there's a few scenes in this movie where I actually got kind of choked up because the first time you see this, I was like, Groot, you're making my nose burn.
No, that was the cocaine, Whitey. That wasn't Gooch. That wasn't Groot. That was the cocaine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
okay. We'll go with it.
You can go to my merch shop and get my White Bear brand cocaine.
You can go get some cocaine. I mean, what? What? Yeah. This is a great scene too here.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Rex on it.
So badass.
Oh, this is so good. Yeah, he opens up he just kills them all in 5
White
seconds.
Bear's merch shop is on the Silk Road.
Her name is Michaela. Here, Gord. You want to look? Anybody? You want to look up the girl who doesn't speak? Her name is Michaela Hoover. Just look.
Oh wow, you actually looked that up.
No, Boosh sent me the photo and
never met an ugly Michaela, but maybe that's
you ever met a bad Hoover?
I have.
Oh, here's what Gord's gonna do. He's gonna go. I'll be right back. Give me 15 seconds. Thanks, Boosh. I appreciate that.
This movie really makes me need a tissue. Oh.
A couple of lotion.
Yeah, I think White Bear meant something very different for me.
I like Groot to give me wood, you know.
Yeah, I love this. Yeah, I love this whole scene here. This is so damn good. Yeah, and then their fight together was good. Gamora, Nebula. She's trying to open up the what the hell? She was trying to open up the door, right, so they can get in. And then the whole time they're fighting,
open the door.
Gamora Matata.
And then they start the fucking bad guys start kamikazing the freaking planet here.
That is sort of funny.
Hey,
like,
listen,
that's Florida
right now. It's not my fault.
That's Florida.
Florida. They just put futuristic buildings in the background. Yeah.
That's the keys.
Florida
man.
in about
Florida
40
keys.
years.
Yeah.
Disneyland's new failed park.
Oh, there we go. That's all John C. Reilly's wife.
A Zandorian man fought an
Zandorian.
alligator
Look
in the
at that.
street.
See? Yeah.
And her little daughter,
There you go.
Zandora the Explorer.
No.
Oh god. I thought you were an a-hole. Don't disappoint me. Yeah. This is good. Yeah, there's good fight scenes here too.
Yeah.
I love how Groot goes fucking OP here and just kills everybody in one shot though.
And
I also like him saying,
Groot could have done the whole movie himself.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the finally line. Yep.
Yep. And I like how he's just everybody's shooting up to stop the kamikazes. Yeah.
Groot's little action moment here where he takes all of those guys out at once is freaking awesome.
It's so smile. It's a smile.
Yeah. Like it's a great scene by itself, but the sweet innocent smile after is just
perfect. But the veracity
Look what I
and the
did.
anger. Yeah, he's just
Finger to
it
the
goes on
throat.
for a while.
Yeah, like I remember seeing it in theater and like kind of like little mouth agape, like whoa, and then he gives that little smile. It's like, oh, that's brilliant.
You don't know where those fingers have been either.
Yeah.
It's so good. Yeah. And then obviously, so this is where, the ships are struggling, but he uses the Infinity Stone to break through, obviously. It's pretty simple for him because it's so powerful. And then, again, it's just like, everything was just, it's so good. Look at Rocket.
Yeah, that's after what's his face got killed.
Killed. Yep.
The guy. A-hole. Yeah, that's where he got killed.
He dies. Yeah.
And even that maybe is a stretch of why the fuck does Rocket care about this dude? And he's calling him by his first name, but I assume they coordinated.
Yeah,
and,
you would think so.
They had a little, that's why. Plus, Rocket, even if he's cantankerous, is a good person.
Yeah.
I mean,
Even
it
if
might
he
not
doesn't
even
wanna
been
think he
that.
is. Good freeze frame.
There
you go. There you go.
That's a shapely frame there.
Yeah.
I mean, he might have shouted his name, but his overall emotion might have been more to do with just the overall situation.
Sure.
It's like, oh crap, they're getting through now. We're in trouble.
Let me ask you something.
We're stalling. We're stalling. No.
Give me your hand, Frodo. Oh, wrong movie.
Sister.
Yeah.
Take my good hand, Osha.
Take my good hand, child.
She rips her fucking hand off. She rips her own hand off and just fuck off. I'm done. Okay.
She's hand off the blue.
Gotta give her a hand off for that.
Yeah. This is good. I love this scene. The way they filmed this when he takes that rocket, that whatever it just like the slow motion. Everything was fantastic. How they filmed this. Of course,
this is definitely what sets us apart from, for me, many Marvel films. Is the third act is the best act. There's a lot of Marvel movies. There's a lot of Marvel films where the third act gets weak. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, and then he just got.
Even though Ronan, when he doesn't say a word, he's so much better. When he can just stand there and the look of him is really good. It's just when they have him talk that it doesn't work as good. But yeah, that shot of him just standing there in the smoke, surviving that shot, I was like, that's cool. I like that.
Yes. So they're all kind of beaten, torn, and the ship is falling. It's going to crash, and then Groot's like, "I'm going to come on all you now and save you." I mean, wait, what? Wait, what?
Power of wood.
Power of wood. Yeah.
You've done this the whole time?
I will glow inside.
But this is serious. I mean, kind of like what Whitey was bringing up. This is a genuinely emotional moment.
It's heartbreaking.
It's like when they crash, he's gonna die.
Well, what do we always say? Good written characters you give a shit about. The chemistry is fantastic. The story's well written. You actually feel bad for him for sacrificing because you love these characters. Like it's just just the way.
And just the delivery of "We Are Groot" there. It's like that's
Yep, the meaning behind it, it's great.
Such a simple little tweak.
Well, and then Rocket,
Rocket,
who doesn't love it? Like he's just always being this. He's just pushing people away, but he loves Groot, obviously, because they, and the way he's crying, he's like, "No, you're gonna die," and all this. It's like, oh god.
Like I remember, I read before rewatching this.
Yeah,
I read before rewatching this that Bradley Cooper got a pretty hefty payday for this voice work, which I thought was odd because I was like, wow, that much for.
He was fantastic.
Just doing a voice, and then I rewatched it. I was like, he deserved it.
He was fantastic.
If that doesn't work, the movie doesn't work.
Yeah.
I'm getting goosebumps here. I gotta turn down the AC.
Oh, dude!
Oh my god,
my nipples are. Oh wait, what?
My nipples.
Nipples.
No wait, that's the other scene.
Yeah, and this is good too. How it's if they crash and everything's just destroyed to shit. And you feel, and again, he starts crying when he's grabbing, the Groot's remains, I should say.
Piece of him, yeah.
Oh God, man.
A little morbid.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, what part is he grabbing though? Is
It's
that,
all over the place.
is that Groot's
God.
finger or is that Groot's?
Yeah.
Never mind. We're not
It's
going
a
to
pee-pee.
It's his little peepee. It's okay. It's where things grow out of. Yeah, this is
Where
good.
the seeds come from.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, then you got obviously Ronan, and they're all like, "What the fuck do we do now?" He's got the freaking Infinity Stone. He's on the planet. He's like, and then I mean, the dance off thing threw me off the very first time I saw. I was like, "What the
Me
fuck
too.
Is he doing?"
Me
I was like,
too.
what is he doing? I didn't like it at first. Then I was like, "All right,
too.
this works. It works. It
Yeah.
works."
When I was in
rewatch,
theaters
it
the
works.
first time, and I ended up liking it. Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
it's
You're
like
right.
it's very silly, but it's in character. Given what he's trying to do, it's not out of character for him. So I was like,
I'm distracting
yeah,
you,
works.
big turd burglar.
Yeah. You see her face there? She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna so screw this guy later."
Take it back.
Yeah,
This
he's
is
like,
both the dumbest and sexiest thing
I've ever seen. Yeah, and he's like, "Stop it, whore! I'm gonna kill you all now." Yeah. Oh, I love this where he
Yes.
blows up the. Yeah.
Thus
Blows
begins
up-
one of the greatest endings to a movie
Dude,
out there.
so
Hell
good.
yeah, dude! This ending is perfect.
It is
And
so
I love
good.
that Deadpool and Wolverine shamelessly fucking ripped it off because it fucking that's how good this works.
Yeah.
Of like the
It
memory
works.
flashes
Yeah.
with perfect dialogue overlaid
Yep.
and the music
Oh, dude,
cues.
it's a
Give me more.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I love it.
This part,
Yeah,
cried.
this part.
Cry this one
God,
just
it's
because it's like,
heartbreaking.
damn.
Yeah,
Mhm.
comes full circle and it works. It's just so well done. And
How
they're all like
disconnected he looks.
yes, but he's got all these people. This is his new family, right? He's got all these people willing to sacrifice themselves to share the power. Fucking poor Rocket.
The little
It would have been
hand-
kind of funny.
Even Little
if,
Rocket, yeah.
It would have been kind of funny if they weren't. They were just on the cusp of not making it, and then Rocket picked up one stick, and that was enough. We
But
just
it's
need
so
a little
good,
bit
like-
of Groot.
You're right. And they go, how? This fucking guy's like, how could you?
The Guardians of
He
the
told you,
Galaxy,
bitch.
bitch.
With the Guardians, bitch.
Beautiful.
But yeah, the way that the camera pans around and the music.
And it's set up earlier with him saying for a brief moment, few individuals controlled, but it's meant to not make
Yeah.
you. It's beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful setup.
Look at-
Again,
right
a
here.
tightly written script. You got setups and payoffs.
Dude, it's so good.
character plot, everything.
Remember?
Yeah.
She's like
Yeah.
later in the ship, we're doing this. It's, there you go. There you go. Is he green everywhere? Does the carpet match the green? Never mind.
She's
no,
green. That's some 70s carpet.
pistachio carpet.
Either way, it's a shag.
And it's so funny here. Like you would assume, like all like knowing Quill so well, like you would want to look inside the ball in the thing to see. But he gives him the benefit of the doubt, I guess, because everything he went through, probably. But he looks at it even like,
underestimated him.
yep,
He underestimated how well he trained him, which is why I think he smiles at the end like that motherfucker learned more than I
He
thought
got
he did.
me.
I'm so proud.
Yeah.
he got me.
do.
Doodly do. Boy. Oh yeah, this is where he talks about his dad too. Did you
Yeah.
tell him about his dad? Oh, that guy's yeah. He's like, that guy's a loser. Yeah, this is good. And he tells him here that he took the Infinity Stone and put it in this thing. He's gonna come
Troll
kill you
doll.
for that. Yep, it's so good.
Think of the Marge Simpson. Awful hair.
There's the twig.
Oh, poor Pete. Poor Groot's penis. Poor guy. And that was so funny because
come
he
back to life.
Not rub it too hard, you start a fire. And, but I love
Like
this.
that
Like Drax
feed.
pets him, like normally he would be like, "Get the hell off me," or he's like, "All right, I'll just take it this time," because he's so heartbroken. It's a good scene. It's a good scene. God, this movie was so good. Now look what we get.
Crying and
Just
saying, no
watching
homo.
and staring at them.
No homo, bro.
Why's
Yeah,
that
Rocket's-
raccoon with all the sticks?
Bundles. So this is
Yeah.
where they explain to him like they don't know where his second half of his origins, but they know that it's obviously he was powerful enough to hold an Infinity Stone. So
I sort of
pretty
wish they kept the comic origin that I did look up Spartax or whatever, and him being
Me
like
too.
royalty.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
sounds cooler. And you still
Yeah.
can have that other, but making him like part celestial is weird.
Yeah, I didn't love that.
And her
Yeah, when you
stupid-ass
add
hair.
ego, when you made him like ego, it's I don't know.
Just
I
a
never
little-
cared
That-
for.
yeah, that's why part of the second movie, there's things I really like about it, and things I'm like,
My father's a planet. Or
planet, yeah,
yeah.
It worked for me. It worked
they're
for me.
playing catch with each other with the
Yeah.
ball. It's like this is pretty fucking.
I like that movie. I think it's like Rogue One, where I like that movie because of Vader at the end. I like that movie because of the you kill my mom and squish my Walkman and the you don't stop the again music. And
Yep,
Yeah.
great, yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, I like this part where they kind of connect with. He's like, "Oh no, Ronan was nothing. Thanos is the one I have to kill."
Yeah.
She looks at him like, "Oh God."
Moving the goal.
Oh, God. Yep. Oh God, please. And they fix his ship up. I like Rocket, dude. I just love how he's like, all right, all your criminal activities expunged. Just don't do anything else illegal. And Rocket's like, but what if I want something that somebody has? No, I really want it.
Did you talk about the name of the ship and why he named it Milano?
The Milano from Alyssa Milano from Who's
Alyssa
the Boss?
Milano. Yeah.
Who's the boss? Yeah.
She used to be fun, huh?
She used to be
a vampire.
Yeah, what happened to her, eh?
She literally got famous off the demographic she claims to hate now.
Hey, she's good in Commando as the daughter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you believe him going for.
Yeah.
There was a few Cinemax movies that she was. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Those are my teenage
Unrelated.
days. My teenage days. Teenage days. Skinemax. Sorry. Yeah.
If you're
2
Canadian,
a.m.
it was Showcase.
Yeah. Yeah. The Red Shoe Diary. I'm sorry. No,
Red
we're
Shoe
going
Diaries. Oh,
Real
We're going way back. now, sorry.
Taxi cab confession.
Confessions.
Oh,
Yeah. Stop. Oh, it's so good.
These
Yeah.
kids are spoiled today with the internet.
I know. Man, this is
Right?
great for scraps.
I have no idea.
2 seconds of side boob was this
Yeah.
Wow.
This is great though.
That's
Getting
that's
the-
yeah. Very
Yeah,
interesting.
he finally opens the present that
There you go.
that
Yeah,
she gave him.
yeah,
before
she
died.
gave him. Oh, very heart. Yeah, very heart.
A whole
Heartfelt
nother
moment here.
cassette.
And I like how it's the mom's voice reading it out, and he starts. It's good. It's good. But you see, it's the kind of like some closure for him, right? He knows he has to let go, and then he has this whole new family and adventure to start. And the music again, the music choices. Oh my God, it's so good.
What a
So
way to
good.
set up the next one.
God, yeah. I'm gonna go smash Gamora now.
Oh my God. Vigorously and way more than 38 seconds at a time.
I wonder if he's thinking, do I pull out? Is it green after?
I was gonna say, does that paint rub off?
Oh God, we're sick. We're sick. I love it. Yeah, this is the part here where he opens it up. It's a troll doll, and he smiles. Yeah, see, it's, like,
I love it.
It's so good. It's so good.
He's trolling him. Oh my God.
I raised him well.
There you go.
Rooker got grifted.
Yeah.
Wiper, here's your favorite scene where John C. Reilly comes home to his wife and kid. Yeah.
Bullshit.
Nobody's touching his penis.
He gets paid really well. He's not a selfish lover. Like,
Yeah.
I understand it.
He's the peak
Yeah.
of
He cares. He
masculinity.
cares about
Come on.
not just the pink on the outside, but the inside.
That's right.
Peak on the inside.
And she has to put an open accent more annoying than mine. Yeah.
Oh, look.
So it's like two in the pink and
It's a little
one in the-
phallic when you pause it like that.
Groot's penis is awakening. I mean,
It's a
his
little bulb.
just the tip. Just that you rub the tip.
And
just
they
enough,
immediately,
and
of course, were selling this fucking thing
One
as
in
a
the ring.
dancing
Oh,
baby
dude.
Groot to music.
Oh,
You know,
God.
But hey, you could put it up on your console like Yondu. It was great.
they should have given him adult status by the.
They
third
will
one for
return.
Sure.
Who
Yeah,
misses seeing
yeah.
this shit one?
I actually
they're gonna
thought they were going to at first. I thought, okay,
too.
him being Baby Groot in the second one, that's fine. That's what I was like, okay, you got to make him, get him back to his
Oh, look.
original status.
He's kind
by at
of
least the
Groot's a
Avengers
little
or something.
Groot's a little veiny here, isn't he? He's got some.
No. It's a little
Damn.
bulbous.
God, that thing's gonna hurt. Oh, he's growing. See, this part was funny. He keeps looking at him and freezing.
Yeah.
Was there 2 end credit scenes in this movie?
Yes,
There's one more. Yeah.
Howard the Duck.
Let me see. Oh, the
Yeah,
Howard
yeah,
the Duck.
yeah, it's a good one.
Gross. You let him lick you like that. Gross.
Hello, head gay.
Oh,
It's
I guess I-
voiced by Seth Green.
Of course.
Okay, of
Oh,
course
wow.
it is. That makes tons of fucking sense. Oh my God! Well, what's up, Hypnotic? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining, sir. Wow.
Oh wow.
You know, Bush sent me a picture of that actress on Twitter. I was like, okay, yeah, she's pretty hot. She's really hot.
Oh yeah. No. 100%. Not bad to look at all, dude. Not bad to look at.
Pumpkin King wants to give her the stem. I see.
Since Vex isn't here, Gord, you want to do your best Vex Electronica impersonation to do the trivia?
Customer service here to give you the trivia.
Get your Seattle on.
Exactly. I got to pronounce the words wrong now.
Be extra
Vin
racist.
Diesel. Got to talk about Vin Diesel. Now, Vin Diesel recorded the line "I am Groot" over 1,000 times and did the voiceover in over 15 different languages. Bradley Cooper modeled his voice for Rocket, his voice inflection after Joe Pesci's character from Goodfellas and Gilbert Godfrey.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's great.
Wow. That's awesome.
James Gunn and Chris Pratt were both initially reluctant for the latter to play the role of Star-Lord. Gunn figured Pratt to be too fat, and Pratt had already had several failed MCU auditions, but Gunn ended up liking him so much after his audition that he was willing to have the first chubby MCU hero, but Pratt went on to lose 80 pounds of fat and gain 20 pounds of muscle. Which, granted, he did for multiple roles, but this was obviously.
Didn't he go for Captain America?
Right.
Didn't he audition?
So did
I
John
think so, yeah.
Krasinski.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but like, I hate to help you, but that Zuckerberg is just putting out a statement saying he regrets working with Biden and Harris.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
What's happening is everyone is abandoning ship after Tulsi and RFK fucking.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now it's green light.
So basically, Pratt was coming at home and at the gym and on set.
Yeah, well,
just like to me as coming is, you know, as having sex with a woman, right?
Sorry, guys, I'm just coming right now.
I'm coming right now.
As we speak, I'm coming.
That's
I'm
the
coming.
most effeminate voice Arnold's ever done when he's talking about coming.
He's way younger.
Yeah.
He ain't just pumping iron.
Get ready, I'm coming for you.
Well, you know, the roids at the time were shrinking the balls a little bit.
Yeah.
So his voice is a little
So
when they vigorously massage it, then it makes it bigger.
I was coming on the Predator. I was coming on the Terminator.
I was coming in the Running Man. I was coming everywhere.
The T-1000 was basically my gun.
I mean,
coming on Mars.
Hypno's got a point. If you're going to be retarded, go strong. Go strong.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll be coming around the chopper.
Hey, that's my motto.
Conan, what is best in life? Yeah, to be coming. All the see the enemies driven before you while you're coming
everywhere.
and hear the lamentations of the women while getting the bump.
Billy, start coming.
I am Booch. I am coming.
He didn't kill you because you weren't thumping.
I made a mistake suggesting that clip.
Did you, Gord?
I don't. Maybe not. Anyway, so Chris Pratt getting to guard the finger during the lineup and the Jackson Pollock line were improvised by Chris Pratt.
Sure.
Awesome Mix Volume 1 was the first soundtrack in history without any original music to reach #1 on the Billboard 200.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see. I thought this was like the nicest piece of trivia. Rocket Raccoon creator Joe Metla, hope I'm pronouncing that right, was in a hit-and-run accident in July of 1992 while rollerblading, and that put him in a coma. The brain damage necessitated that he live full-time in a health facility until Marvel Studios gave him a compensation package for the rights to Rocket Raccoon, which allowed him to move in next to his brother and receive at-home care for the rest of his life.
No kidding. Wow.
Great medical
That was
system
really cool. That was really cool. We've already brought up the Bunch of Jackasses line was improvised by James Gunn's brother. Before being cast as Yondu, Michael Rooker expressed interest in being cast as Rocket Raccoon.
Michael Rocket was Rooker Raccoon.
Michael Rocket.
Rocket.
As for casting trivia, let's see. For Rocket, they also considered Adam Sandler.
No.
I
He
thought
would
this
have
one
talked
was
like the Water Boy or something.
That's in high quality H2O.
Groothed.
We found the Infinity Stone. Whoopity doo.
David Tennant.
Wow. No.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I think he could have done it interesting, but just not nearly as good.
No.
This one made me laugh just because of all Vex's prawn lines from District 9. Charlton Copley.
Prawns. Fucking prawns. No. No, probably not. No.
Yeah. H. John Benjamin does the voice of Archer. Or Bob from
Oh,
Bob.
okay. Yeah.
Would have been a very different take, but
100%
really.
would have been.
Yeah. And Jim Carrey was also considered. For
if it was early 90s Jim Carrey they casted, it could have worked.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Not.
Maybe, yeah. So for Drax, we had Jason Momoa, which shouldn't surprise anyone.
No.
Isaiah Mustafa, who I think I know who. I think he's in It Chapter 2. I think he's the black kid, but grown up. Whatever. Michael. Yeah. But I don't really know much about him.
Michael Rocket, yeah.
Oddly enough, Chadwick Boseman auditioned for Drax.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Chadwick Boseman did. Brian Patrick Wade. I'm not totally positive.
Brian Patrick Wade. I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Brian. Let's see. Brian
Sounds
Patrick.
okay.
He's a okay. He's a muscular dude who usually is in makeup for various stuff, but yeah, he's done a few little small roles here and there. He can't act though, so no. The one I alluded to this earlier, Djimon Hounsou was also considered for Drax, which I actually think he could have done Drax, but I am surprised he didn't audition for Groot personally, because I kind of think his voice for Groot would have worked.
Work better, yeah, maybe. But we got Diesel though. We needed the Diesel.
It's true. It's true.
We all know that Woody Allen should have been Groot.
No, Gary Busey.
God, Woody Allen and Christopher Walken in one movie. God.
For Gamora, let's see. Olivia Wilde actually turned the role down. So it was actually offered to her. Yeah, I'm glad she did. We had Rachel Nichols. I don't know much about her.
Rachel Nichols.
She's been in G.I. Joe, and she's in that show Continuum, and she's the green chick in Star Trek that Kirk is banging before roommate.
Yeah, I know who she is. Okay.
She was already painted green, so perfect.
Good actress. Should have been a little bit more famous, but yeah.
Okay.
I got you.
Continuum's a good show.
Amanda Seyfried.
Oh yeah.
No.
Gollum face.
This one, I kind of laughed at this one because these two actresses get mistaken for each other all the time. Zoe Saldaña and Tandy Newton. She was considered for it.
Oh, maybe
and
one.
Also, who auditioned? Gina Carano.
Oh.
Poor Gina. Poor Gina.
I like Gina, but I don't think she would have matched this role. I think.
No, they got it right.
Yeah, I think they got
I
it
kind
right
of would have liked to
yeah.
see her cast as somebody, but yeah, not Gamora. I don't think she has the acting chops to play Gamora.
I think she would have been better off as Nebula.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Funny enough, and granted, this is the only person I could find also that was considered for Nebula, so I'm not positive this is who they were talking about, but I know that Karen Gillan only got the role because the person they initially wanted would not shave her hair. The only other person I found that was considered for Nebula was Gal Gadot.
Really?
Oh wow.
Now, when they're saying shave her hair, they mean her head, right?
Well, it really depends. It really depends.
But
This movie, I don't know.
I mean, I could see why Gal Gadot wouldn't want to shave her hair off. So
I don't think Gal Gadot would have fit.
I don't know. I don't. She can't act. I mean, she's good looking, but girl can't act. So
Yeah, now good looking is an understatement.
yeah, she's great. Yeah, she looks amazing. But, you kind of do need somebody who can act through all the makeup and the prosthetics and whatnot.
Yeah, I agree.
For Ronan was a pretty interesting one. So the popular fan choice for Ronan, I don't know if he ever auditioned or was considered, was actually Tony Todd.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
he would have. I kind of think that sounds sort of awesome in a different way, but
No, it's two first names. You can't do it.
Moving
Candyman.
It's TT, my friend.
And he's left-handed. We can't have that.
That would have been different.
No,
You wouldn't have been
that's
able to call him boy and that joke aside.
Oh yeah,
because Tony Todd is older and has more gravitas.
Mind being called boy. I think he could handle it.
No, not that. That is funny, but also he's not young. Like it would have been a different dynamic.
Well, that's kind of the interesting thing. It seems like a lot of the actors they considered were older. Lee Pace was kind of a little bit off of what they ended up going with because the other actors were Ken Watanabe.
Really? That would be interesting.
Yeah. Hugh Laurie.
Yeah.
And
I could have
Alan
watched
Rickman.
the Japanese version.
Alan Rickman?
Yeah, Alan Rickman. It's like
Alan
all
Rickman.
the other actors they
Bro.
were older.
Shoot the gloss. Just imagine if you had that. Oh, that would have been great. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, Alan Rickman. Actually, Alan Rickman would have been kind of amazing.
Oh, I love
Mr.
Alan Rickman.
Takagi.
He's good in it.
Shoot the glass. Shoot the glass.
Sadly, he will not be
Yes, I-
joining us for the rest
By
of his
Thor's
life.
hammer.
By Graptar's hammer. Graptar.
Shoot the gloss. Oh, God, so good.
As for Peter Quill, this is the longest list, so I'll try to go through this one relatively fast. Joel Edgerton. This one pissed me off because he should never be considered for anything. He sucks. Eddie Redmayne. Sorry, I don't like him very much. Eddie Redmayne makes me cringe. He's the most overrated actor I've seen in a long time.
Like Newt Scamander.
Nope. Jensen
Fantastic
Ackles.
Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Jensen Ackles, probably.
Yeah, I can see that. Lee Pace, who played Ronan, was actually considered for Star-Lord. Wes Bentley. I'm going to skip over these names that I don't know because who gives a crap. Logan Marshall Green was considered. I think this is the guy from It's Always... Is Garrett Hedlund the guy from It's Always Sunny?
No, Garrett Hedlund's the guy from Star Trek from Tron Legacy. He played the son.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. They have the same initials. Glenn Howerton's the other one from It's Always Sunny. He was actually the second choice to play Star-Lord. Gunn was actually, for a while, very, very fixated on him. Also, there was James Marsden, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Aaron Paul.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think he's a little too boyish. I don't think he can play the kind of the rugged, roguish type. Aaron Paul, Zachary Levi, John Krasinski. They were the other ones. Oh, and Adam
John
Brody.
tried to play everything.
Yeah. John Krasinski had for a lot. And what did they do? They gave him Mr. Fantastic and killed him in like 5 minutes.
Killed him in
The
5
worst
minutes.
fucking way possible. I know.
Oh, God, what a terrible.
And one little funny piece of... I don't know if this is true. I just saw it on the trivia and it made me laugh. Alex Jones claimed that he was offered $3 million to play a space captain role. Which
Bro,
amazing.
They're making all the aliens gay.
Trying to make the space frogs gay.
They're making Gamora gay.
Oh yeah,
They
and
paid me $3 million to make the frogs gay.
and our favorite writer director Lance of the Outcast created wanted me to share that he saw the movie, that this is the only MCU movie he genuinely loves. This is his favorite one, and he said he saw it at the Leicester Square Cinema, an 1,100 capacity theater that was sold out. And somebody got on their phone and he said, "Get off the phone, you cock!" And made the whole theater laugh. He wanted me to share that.
Get off the phone, white guy. Fucking Lance, I love it. I love it. That's awesome. Oh God, unfortunately Dan from Cineverse, his internet shit on him, so looks like he's having trouble getting back in. So he wanted me to since we're gonna do the ratings here, he wanted me to tell everybody that his rating was an 8.6 out of 10. So he loves this movie. And said nice meeting everybody, and hopefully be back. And yes, we will have you back, sir. sorry your internet took a shit. I guess
It
we
was the
could do that.
interdimensional elves. And they came in and they got them.
Yeah, it's the establishment. They're trying to make their Gooch, you sick bastard. Give me your final thoughts, your Gooch rating, and what you thought of the movie and all that good stuff.
Well, like I said in the beginning, like I went into this like wondering, like, what are we going to do with like Guardians of the Galaxy? Like, there were so many characters in the comics that they used. Originally, I think the comics were like, it was in the early, I think it was 70s when they first came out. Like 70s, like they brought out so many books then. So like I didn't know where they were going to go with that. I was like, I didn't understand why they would go with Guardians of the Galaxy. So watching this and just falling in love with the characters, the storyline, the pacing, the scenery, everything hit in this movie. The soundtrack was the best of probably
amazing.
top 5 soundtracks of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So like for a Marvel movie, and like I was amazed by Iron Man, and then seeing this, I was just like, holy crap! Because it pulls on the heartstrings, like Raccoon and Groot, like it's such an ebb and flow of emotion and great storytelling. So like it was just for me, I would give this like an 8.8 out of 10. Like it's just that great. I probably a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. This is like a fantastic film. So
it's funny, Jenna. No, I think you're right on. You nailed everything, and the soundtrack is just it's so God. Yeah, good job, Jenna. The soundtrack is fantastic. It really just boosts the score up because it's so damn good. Mr. Badger, what about you, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, I think 10 out of 10s are not possible, but they're possible on like personal levels. So like for me personally, it's a fucking 10 out of 10 for a bunch of different reasons. As a movie, yeah, easy 9 out of 10 to even if I take away all my personal reasons for it. It's just a really well put together and definitely some of the best, if not one of the like top 3, of the MCU.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Mr.
If you were to say, if you were to say, why does the MCU deserve to exist? This is one of the movies.
This would be the one.
Talking about.
Yep. I agree completely. Mr. Fermented Cinema, how about you, buddy?
Oh, well, I got to say, you guys are definitely making some really convincing cases here. I do love this movie, and I think I've maybe bumped it up from my 5th favorite MCU film to my 4th favorite.
Okay.
We
did our job.
You guys did it. And I have liked it more every time I've watched it. It's definitely one of those films where each time it's gotten better.
Yeah.
I would give it an 8.5 out of 10 right now. Just like, again, like it's wonderfully directed. The acting, the characters perfectly cast. Love the humor. The second one is still my favorite, which I would actually give it a 9. So the second one gets 9. But I want to kind of explain why that is a little bit.
Yeah.
I think just because I think the second one touches me more personally is because the first one is a heavy theme is kind of like with him and his mother. So in regarding family, like kind of like motherhood, maybe, right? Like the loss of his mother and him accepting her loss at the end and taking the gift. And then the second one is kind of about fatherhood more so. And
Big
about
time,
kind of, and I just feel just especially at the ending with Yondu and like how he sacrifices himself in the end. He's like pretty much says like I'm like essentially your real father, right?
He might have been your father, but he wasn't your daddy.
Exactly, right? Yeah, exactly. And I just for some reason that just hit me so hard at the ending of that one. I'm like, oh my god.
We won't attack you for liking the second one more. It's a good one.
The second one. My father is my father is essentially a god. He is a raging Cajun Italian man.
I love him already.
Yeah. Let me tell you, after he's had a few bottles of wine, no one gets back.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. I know all about that. That's awesome, dude.
But again, like great movie, and I will say, they pretty much are the foundation of the MCU at this point. Looking back, for me, especially those first 2 films,
the best of it for sure.
100%. Gord King, what about you, sir?
Yeah, this is like I said earlier. After after the first Avengers and Civil War, this is my favorite MCU movie. I think it's excellent. I think it's bold. This movie did so much well. It's if you want to talk movie miracles, this is definitely fitting that category because this easily could have fallen apart and nobody would have cared. And yet, in its own small way, it changed the way a lot of different filmmakers tried to make their movie team up films, because there have been so many attempts to emulate this movie since, and barely anyone's even done it well. Like even James Gunn, he probably made one of the better attempts with his Suicide Squad, but even that's not a very good movie. That's like a 5 maybe, and it's good because of the character. The story sucks, but I think this movie's excellent. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. It's awesome. Love it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Mr. Wiper. Oh, nice picture. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was what we want to see. AI breakdancing. There you go.
Yeah. The movie was pretty damn nice, and it's one of those things that we look back on, we say like, what happened?
Big time.
What happened from there? I totally don't remember any more beyond that, as far as Guardians 2, and I haven't seen 3. But this was one of those things. If I only saw the first one, I'd be just as satisfied. So the casting was wonderful.
I'm sorry, your fucking video is killing me, dude.
You're not taking me seriously? What the shit? God.
With that video you got on, I can't do it.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Here, okay, there you go.
Much better.
So,
the penis gets
Pen is mightier.
Yeah.
So I other than John C. Reilly, the cast was awesome. Loved it. So I guess I'm gonna have to give it 81% out of 100% dick.
No, there you go. That's fair. Yeah, I think you guys pretty much nailed everything.
I'm almost laughing more at the picture he's got up now.
Yeah, it's even better.
I know that joke.
Yep. This is a 9 out of 10 easily for me. I rewatching it for the show. Oh my god, I just kept telling myself, telling Sassy too. I was like, this movie's really good, right? Like, it's not just me; it's much better than I remember, and you're engaged the whole time. It went up. I was going to do it 8 initially, and then I thought about it overnight. And I was like, no, this is a 9. It's easily a 9. So great movie.
It's about as close as I think we'll ever get to what it would be like when Star Wars first came out, for different reasons. But man, this is fucking fun all the way through it, and it's taking me through, and it's a big I don't know. It was a nice little moment that we got.
Yeah, it was fantastic, and Vex is right. It aged very well. Still holds up. It's the soundtrack's great. CGI, everything's just mixed. It meshed together perfectly.
Yeah,
just like Gooch. This movie is our Gooch. It's just everything just works.
Everything in its place for everything, and everything in its place.
But yeah. Well, thank you, everybody. That was a fantastic show. I guess we'll do our shout outs and get the hell out of here. And Whitey, fucking piece of shit. Stop distracting me.
Succulent Chinese meal. Read Barbara, she's typing succulent Chinese meal.
Oh, hello. God. All right, Gooch. Go ahead and tell us where you're going to be for the next 17 nights, and how many streams do you have?
You can catch me. I'll be on Badgercast tomorrow, so join me.
Nice.
Be a part of that, and then later on we'll be doing on my channel Invincible episodes 3 and 4. That's been a blast. Yeah. Wednesday we're going to be doing Ralph Bakshi's 1981 movie American Pop, and then Thursday I will be on my channel. We'll be doing a review of Demon Slayer episodes 21 to 26, finishing that out, and then the following week we're going to be doing Terminator, the animated series. So we've got lots going on at Diabolical Souls, and then of course Sunday nights you're going to be there, buddy. Cannoli, you're the guest of honor for Late Night with Gooch. So
you're gonna love it.
I'm gonna bring my Gooch. There better be a fucking candle announcement on the Sunday show.
It'll be a candle in the wind. Just having a lot of fun on the channel, and selling T-shirts and selling my soul. You know how it is. So yeah,
I understand that feeling. Yes.
Yeah.
I think Sammy was wearing your shirt during his Crow review.
He was.
Yes.
He was.
Yeah.
He was. He was. There was
I'm everywhere.
There was some gooch juice on his shirt too. So, Mr. Angry Badger, thank you for joining us today. It was a pleasure to have you on, sir. Yeah, tell us what you got coming up, sir.
Yeah, man. I stream every day. So Badgercast Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then yes, and Gooch is obviously on. And like you said, tomorrow afterwards we'll be doing Invincible, and then Friday nights inside the Badger Den. Otherwise, I'm on Nerd Wars channel. Yeah, Gooch Sunday night. Good times.
You're everywhere. Yeah, good times.
I
Good
know.
times. Fermented Cinema. Funniest shit. Some of the funniest videos I've seen this dude makes. They're freaking well. I know they take forever for him to make, but they're freaking hilarious and they're well edited. So tell us what you got coming up, sir.
Thanks a lot. No, unfortunately the editing takes some time, so I can only release like a handful of videos a month. I do have a live stream coming up this, which will be Sunday for me, but Saturday for you guys. And it's going to be What About Bob? So great comedy there.
Great movie.
Good movie.
Yeah,
Good movie.
Fantastic film. And then after that, though, I'm only going to be doing one live stream a month starting in September, just because my schedule's so insane. Family, kids, different time zone.
I get it, dude. I get it.
Next month we'll be talking about the Great Outdoors, so the John Candy.
I love that.
Another good one. Another good one.
So hopefully
Awesome.
you guys can join in for that, listening to that.
yeah.
As for scripted materials, I got kind of a riff video coming out for I love terribly bad movies, like So Funny They're Bad Films. One called Young Rebels coming out.
Nice.
I'm doing a video about an old TV series from the 90s that lasted 8 episodes, but it had to be the seed for Family Guy and American Dad. So it's crazy. I'm not joking. Like there's literally there's one character that's literally Stewie and Roger in one. I'm like, holy shit! I just stumbled upon this. I'm like, all right, this is a video.
I'm in.
And my next cartoon is, which is in the works right now, is going to be the snap. So when Thanos does the snap, a lot of tragic backstories to be told. So that's coming up. Yeah.
Awesome, dude. I can't wait to see that. Yeah, it was great having you on finally, dude. So thanks for joining, man.
Thanks so much. Yeah, in Japan here we get about 3 weeks of summer holiday. So I was like, this is my chance to finally come on.
You got it. Perfect timing, dude. Great movie to do it with too. So I appreciate it.
Hopefully I can come back again one day,
course.
maybe later in the year. Be awesome.
Of course, dude. Of course, definitely. Pumpkin Master Gord King there.
Yeah.
What you got?
Well, if you want to hang out while I stream Mass Effect tomorrow, I will be on my gaming channel, Game with Gord. It's the game I'm on right now. Going through all the Mass Effect games I'm currently on too. It's my favorite series of all time. But video-wise, I am in the early editing stages for my Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone Poorly Explained video. Recorded the audio, started to gather the footage and whatnot. I'm hoping at the latest to have it out by Friday, but if I finish it before then, I'm probably going to put it out before then. So
nice.
Looking forward to dropping that one. It's going to be a bit longer than the last one, it looks like. That's for sure.
Oh, I'm out then.
Too much
Gord.
Put it back in.
Definitely looking forward to it. Looking for White Bear. What you got coming up there, buddy? Oh, there you go.
There we go.
That's much better.
Looks like we got a lot coming up. Keep it below
Literally.
there. But
I'm a full-grown Groot now.
I got some stuff, usually coming out on Twitter and
Twitter.
Started up a new channel.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, Bear Clown. So yeah, check that out, and I'm sure I'll find a link somewhere and throw it there. But just follow me on Twitter to see where everything goes, and new videos of some type every single week. So waka waka.
Mm-hmm. Good times.
38 seconds later.
38.
that long?
Yeah.
It's like Daniel Day-Lewis and There Will Be Blood. I'm finished.
I'm done. Oh God. As far as the Cannoli Man here, so actually tomorrow I am on Film Comics Explains channel in 5 o'clock Eastern, I think it is. So I'm looking forward. First time on there. Yeah, he's awesome, dude. I'm looking forward to that. We'll be back next week. We are doing Beetlejuice because the new movie's coming out. We figured we'd dive into the first one. We got Sammy, 3-Pete, Nadia, and Leon, Words of Paradise on that panel. So it's a stacked panel. It's going to be fun.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, fun.
Oh boy, Gooch. We're gonna have a fun time.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. Leon's always
drunk.
Yeah, well, hopefully. I mean, he's already gay. Might as well be drunk.
He's transitioned now. So.
I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be fun. I love Beetlejuice. Obviously, it's a lot of nostalgia. It's still a great movie, and looking forward to the second one. I'm hoping it's good. Please, God. It's already not going to be politically correct. I already said Keaton and Burton, like, we're not doing that bullshit in this movie. Thank God they're smart. So
I just hope they're doing practical effects, at least a decent amount.
They said they are. They're doing all practical. Most of it's practical, yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll see. But thank you everybody in the chat. You guys were freaking awesome and hilarious tonight. Thank you to everybody watching on Twitter, watching here. The panel, freaking amazing guests as always. A lot of fun. That's it. So we'll see you next week, and get your Gooch candles this Sunday. I'm going to announce that on Gooch's show. Oh yeah, I'm also on Gooch's show Sunday, but he already announced that. So looking forward to the late night with
You're
Gooch.
the guest of honor.
I don't know about honor, but I'm a guest. Okay. We love you. Good night and goodbye.